up, everyone? It's Koops
and Enoch.
Welcome to a special episode of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, where we show off 100% completion of this game.
First things first, as you can see, the castle has been painted gold.
That's right, no more puny white castle for us. It's now a putrid gold color.
Next thing you notice is the actual file select changes to gold. Here is what it looks like before getting 100%, and here's what it looks like afterwards. A nice shiny gold, even all the icons turn to gold once you complete each of them. 100% with the story chapters, 100% with collecting all the items, 100% with the ultimate challenge, or all the challenges, including the ultimates. And the DLC special challenges don't necessarily count to get the gold cleared file, but if you have it there, it's nice to see that, hey, 8 out of 8.
All done.
100%. Right.
Now we'll jump into our 100% file completed and show you all around the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep, and show off the stuff in the museum that you unlock throughout the game and get in 100%. Find all those chests and everything throughout the game.
First things first, let's talk to Toad and Toadette.
Yep, they appear once you get 100% on everything. What did they gotta say?
Mario, we just now made it back from Spooky Trails. Yeah, we've been stuck there for a while. Thanks for clearing that path for us and give us a chance to enjoy the scenery. I murdered 3 people. Oh, that reminds me. We were asked to read this message to you. I can't read. Oh, wait. I suddenly can. We, citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom, offer our highest appreciation and utmost admiration to you, its greatest heroes. Yay! We put everything we have into this world. Thank you for saving it. Yay! You know what they say, helping your friends is all a part of life's rich journey. Which is why we don't help anyone. Which is why we expect you to help us all the time. Is that what they say? I don't think that's not what we say. Anyway, congrats, you guys. Hopefully next time this happens, we'll be a little more useful.
They're self-aware. They're self-aware.
Wow, dang, it's one time. Actually, we agree with something on something.
Look, Toad's
Toad.
even frowning. She knows.
Wow.
Toad's happy about not being helpful.
Oh. Okay, we probably won't be. Bye-bye.
They're not going to be helpful, are they?
Never. I hope to never see them again.
So one funny thing about this area is every single time you beat a world, more and more stuff just somehow appeared over here.
Yeah, it gets added to it. I guess the rabbits take it back. You can take a look at the gold castle here. I think we've seen this before, actually, in a previous episode, but the rabbits have really outdone themselves for once. I have to hand it to... Oh, wait, it's fake gold. Sigh. Yep, indeed, the rabbits can't even splurge for the actual gold. It's just painted fake gold. So not only does it look hideous, but it's not worth anything.
Yeah.
That's actually probably brought the value way down.
They probably put spray tan all over the whole castle, you know?
Yeah, so...
They've known to put bronzer on themselves, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think they've done it in a previous game or something like that.
And one other big thing that happens after completing the story mode, not just 100%, but once you complete it, you get a pet statue here.
Wait, is that a flower?
Yeah, the sunflower from the beginning of the game that Petch actually did not like.
Oh.
Somehow they decided that would be appropriate for Petch to hold on to. Rabbit Peach, that is.
I really thought it reminded me of a certain EA game. Sunflower.
Well, if all of this didn't go to her head before, it certainly will now. Indeed. Great.
Well, at least her phone got immortalized, too.
At least there's a little bit of Mario in there. A very small bit of Mario on the keychain right there. You see him? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he made it to the statue.
It's Mario plus Rabbids. The rabbits have actually... The rabbits, indeed, if you look around here, the rabbits have indeed taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, look at this. This is insanity.
Miyamoto looks at this game and goes, this is what my creation has come to.
Right.
This is what my bullet bill has come to. It's wearing panties on its head.
Indeed, this is all perversion of the Mushroom Kingdom, the Mushroom lore.
Let's go to the washing machine and check out to prove that we actually have 100% and we didn't lie earlier on.
No. So, in fact, not only have we completed the game 100%, like, also perfected every single chapter in the main mode.
Yep, you'll see the nice green over there showing perfect.
Secret chapters. So, we have to go back the other way. Yeah, nice.
Like they have a little tiny font. 9 out of 13.
Yeah.
3 out of 10.
And lava pits. Yeah.
A lot of levels in some of those.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they get harder and harder as you go through the game. So, and all the challenges complete from every world as well, including the special challenges, which those were a pain.
Those were a pain.
You can find our thoughts on those by watching the special challenge episodes, but
Yeah, those are
we'll just say this.
kind of a
yeah,
nightmare.
kind of
Oh,
annoying,
boy.
really, to complete through. And the actual challenges, some of them were fine, some of them were fun, and others
Some
were
escorting Toad.
yes.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Let's just talk about Toad, the better.
Yeah, the less we do.
So there we go, 100% perfect with that. And while we're here at the museum, let's finally admire all the stuff we've been collecting throughout this entire game in the museum.
One thing I want to say before we go too deep into the museum,
All
if
right.
you want to check out anything else on the 100%, if you want to see the Donkey Kong 100%
Right.
completion, we actually have 100% completion of the Donkey Kong
Adventure DLC and a different video.
in a different video because we did that much earlier in our Let's Play. And
that
if
is-
you want to check that out, it is a link in the description that has all of the weapons, all of the artwork, all of the same stuff we're showing off in this video. So go ahead and check that out if you are so interested. But without further ado, let's check out the museum artwork.
Yep, check out the artwork for the main mode of the game. Starting with Leafy World. All right.
Is that a spiky shell? What are those
that's
guys
a
called?
spiny shell.
Spiny shell.
Spiny shell.
With a leafy drop of water.
Oh. And here we have
Wait, those are toads.
baffling blocks with the Goombas
Goombas?
with toad hats.
When did that happen?
Oh gosh, did the Goombas just like murder a bunch of toads and they're wearing their heads?
There's
as
Mario in the back
trophies?
too.
Oh yeah.
What's he looking at?
All the destruction that those Goombas have caused the toads.
I thought it was a zipper first, but it's like a stone pathway.
Yeah. Also, they have like the blocks as an actual bridge. Never
Yeah.
seen that like that before.
I
in the
was never
game.
like that.
That's interesting.
Was this original idea
Yeah,
they had?
these artwork I'm pretty sure are like
Sketch
concept design,
concept
concept
design.
artwork and design.
So maybe they didn't have Rabbids originally. Maybe they wanted Goombas.
I mean, if you notice throughout the entire game, you don't actually go against any Mushroom Kingdom enemies except for some of the bosses. Well, Bowser, Mega Dragon Bowser, and
Wario.
No. Everyone's favorite Mushroom Kingdom character, Wario.
Yeah.
No, and Bowser Jr. But those are the only two Mushroom Kingdom characters you actually run into and fight in the game.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Smash to not have Waluigi, but to have Waluigi.
Yep, right. Waluigi for Smash. Bring him in. All right. Oh, sorry. Guys are Goombas. Just how did you even get in that situation? Just wondering, you know.
No, I like
or
how.
like, isn't that uncomfortable to you? That's going in a very uncomfortable spot, I thought.
Now there is a Goomba in the right side here.
Oh, is it just in the water?
He's
That's
in the
what looking-
water.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah.
But he's getting blasted. His skin's
Yeah.
getting like melted
Melted
off,
off, yeah.
with all that water.
Also, these look like just the official artwork for Goombas. I'm pretty sure I've seen this like in other Nintendo.
yeah, they
things.
actually
Yeah.
just photoshopped little bits of
Yeah,
it.
it looks like it.
They didn't draw that themselves. That actually is
Do
the
you,
official
do you
artwork.
think that one Goomba in the bottom left there is having fun or drowning in like a puddle of water?
I think he's drowning in a puddle of water.
Even though his mouth's above the water, he's still drowning, you think?
He's still drowning. Somehow he's
Yeah.
drowning without his mouth or his nostrils. They
definitely
don't even have nostrils, but he's drowning without that.
I would say he definitely doesn't look like he's having a good time. I'll just leave it at that, I suppose. Aging Gardens version 0 or voiceover.
Yeah. Either way you want to say. How come this looks so low quality?
I don't know. It just kind of seemed like it's a bit fuzzy everywhere.
Maybe
A
they
bit
drew
blurry.
it real small.
Yeah.
So we have this Bowser's shell.
Yeah, this is all World 1. It's the first version of it. And if you see, there's a little tiny Mario over there on some blocks over there. Way.
And there's the drain, bathtub drain, along
Yep.
with the drain in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see the
The
bathtub
chain actually goes up
that
to
goes up.
up the tower there. Yeah, but see a lot of the stuff that was actually in the final product. Actually, if you look over to the far right, it looks like the path there found in Baffling Blocks. In fact, yeah, that's probably
Yeah,
is
that
exactly
is.
that because there's the tower in the distance there, and there it is there. Yeah, that's the exact.
And
same.
that's that Yoshi statue thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So this was obviously their
But yeah, no,
overworld.
yeah, definitely this was the first concept. Like, think about what your World 1 be. Okay, I got it. It's gonna be kind of grass world, like typical Mario. However, we're gonna have lots of water, blocks, play blocks from the
Kind of like a
basement
kid's
stuff.
play
Yeah,
area
exactly.
with blocks.
And yeah, a couple things were still in there in the
Because
main
part of the
game,
main
but-
game idea was this mega bug merging with this.
Well, stuff from the real world.
the real world.
got stuck with the Mushroom Kingdom stuff.
So they
And-
kind of took a kid's like bathroom toys and their kid blocks and their stuff, and they threw them together to make this world.
architecture.
Yes.
Magnificent, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Moving
Bowser
on.
shells are interesting.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's see, piping session. Very wonderful. And Petch is
Praising the toilet.
Yes. Praise the toilet.
Praise the toilet. At least he's got toilet paper. I'll give him that.
That's true.
Could be much worse.
Although it must not be very good. It's not like 2-ply or anything. It feels like it's hard as a rock.
I mean, that dude is wasteful, though. He uses an entire roll for one bathroom session.
Maybe he just doesn't have a toilet paper roll.
I'm assuming he uses that entire roll
the entire
for...
thing. Just sticks the whole roll.
Just sticks the whole roll for his butt.
He doesn't take sheets off of it.
Just
he just takes the whole roll, rubs it in his butt.
That seems like a very Rabbid thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, and Rabbid Kong. Here we go. Boss of World 1.
Here's some artwork designs they had for him. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the original artwork where he looks like this massive
Neanderthal thing.
Like the Neanderthal thing.
But it doesn't really look like DK though mixed with a rabbit. It just looks like one of the early Rabbids they made for like some of those first Rabbid games they came out with. It just looks like one of the giant ones.
They wanted to mix with DK.
Well, even the later one doesn't necessarily look like DK merged with a rabbit.
Yeah, that's true.
But it does definitely look more friendly.
What do you think of the bottom left one looks like?
More marketable.
What do you think the bottom left one looks like Homer Simpson mixed with?
Yeah.
Or it's like a fat.
Or like what? Grape Ape is it? The old cartoon ape?
Yeah,
something
like
that. Yeah.
Really look like
Although him with
monkey.
the barrel, that kind of actually DK, you know. Also like the size difference there. There's Rabbid Mario with Rabbid Kong. Also, he actually has RK in his tie.
Yeah, instead of DK.
I thought it was DK actually.
It was DK in the game.
In the game, it's DK.
They changed it to DK, but here it's RK.
Okay, interesting. And here the exotic Ford. Although I think they mean Fjord, like with a J.
They put RK because they didn't get Nintendo's copyright approval at the time, right? That's like
okay.
that's their.
Okay. Well, it's not a nice looking car, but I guess it's a okay.
What was it? Ford?
Yeah, as in Ford.
Oh, it's the wrong Ford.
Right,
Yeah.
not Fjord or whatever. But it's not a.
Well, it's a banana boat.
That's not very exotic. Neither does it look all that appetizing. Especially if you look over what's coming out. What's looking for that pipe over there?
That's toxic sludge.
That cannot be good for this
Toxic
environment.
banana sludge. This is actually that first part of that open world map we saw way earlier on.
If you look here, it's right on the left side there.
The very left side there. You can see the toxic sludge coming out. There's the banana bridge.
Yep. A lot of stuff I guess was because that wasn't in the game necessarily. I
No,
mean, there's some things similar to it, but not this in particular. So
no, they never had a
this
banana
was definitely
bridge.
They scrapped out of it. A lot of the things it looked like from this image here were not actually in the final.
Not in the final product. No.
No, this is just like a concept design for like, what the world could look like. Speaking of which, here's the concept for World 2, the Bonsai Bill. Fortunately, it looks like Bonsai Bill just got himself grounded on top of a plateau.
Yeah,
there.
they never had anything this deserted in the whole game. You can still see the fan concept they had going on.
But this is like deep desert. Like there's nothing.
Yeah,
alive.
they
Like,
eventually
some cacti,
added ice and a lot more random crap. I'm gonna say like, they added boxers and things floating in and other just junk.
Yeah, to make it. I mean, to make it a little more.
But you can see they had still the fan
vibrant.
concept, like the little circular fans there.
I don't really get what
This feels like a desolate wasteland.
Yeah, and is that Luigi down there?
That's Luigi.
Crouching down there, just like, oh no, where am I now?
This is interesting for sure. This is very early on.
Yeah, it must be. Here. Oh gosh, Wrecking Smasher. Oh.
This was released when Miley Cyrus released that song.
No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
This was in 2017. This is October. Was it? No, this was.
But couldn't this have been
September
early concept art when
2017
they were
released out, I think.
When did she release Wrecking Ball?
Wasn't that like a few years back?
I mean, maybe I can look up on my phone while we're still going on. But when did she release Wrecking Ball?
And why did they decide to do this? Why did they decide to torch us with this
that
image?
That did not have to be official artwork. They didn't have to release that, you know?
It's a sherbet smasher on top of a wrecking ball, winking at us, imitating Miley Cyrus in her music video Wrecking Ball.
That's kind of gross, honestly.
Yeah.
It really didn't need...
Just sear that into your mind. You're not gonna have good dreams tonight.
It was released 2013.
Yeah,
Wrecking Ball.
Way before this game came out.
But were they working on production in 2013?
Possibly.
That's what I'm saying.
I think so.
So did they do this in production?
Oh no, this is probably just one of the artists having fun with this. It was just like, hey, remember that Miley Cyrus song? Oh yeah.
Remember that sketch I did in my computer when I was we were like looking through my files and we found that?
I don't think this was ever designed as a thing to put into the game, but I'm sure this is some artist in the development team having fun. It's like, Smasher and Wrecking Ball like Miley Cyrus's video. Let's just move on. The Archaeo site. Okay, see, this is looking a lot like what's actually in the game. Maybe some more colors here and there. Obviously, this is just sketch of what the world was going to look like. But this is definitely much more like what the world turned out to look like.
Yeah, that actually looks exactly like how it turned out to be.
Yeah, and there's a king of Tutumbuaman or whatever it was. Tutumbuanamiwi?
Yeah,
Some sort of potty humor joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, look at the details of the site. Here you can actually see what are the bags of sand, I guess. You know what? They actually have hourglass symbols on them, like sand hourglasses on those bags
for
there.
The eyes or whatever.
For their face or whatever thing. Oh, that's a neat little logo.
Yeah,
I guess,
they show
design.
the color schemes. You know, the 7 colors they're using for those hieroglyphs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And just the
Showing,
horizontal layout
and how the bridge is actually going to be built. There's actually connected in the middle somehow with, I guess, tied together with a rock.
And then I guess these 2 images right here showing a perfectly constructed bridge, and then how the Rabbids maybe would have screwed it up.
I guess so.
Because it's the exact images, isn't it? But the one on the right is actually busted.
Yeah, that's the busted one. So that's probably
after the supports are broken, it would have leaned and slanted, and the Rabbids tied it together like
Interesting,
that.
yeah. And I think we've seen both those type of bridges.
Maybe
in the
both
game,
are in the game.
But
yeah,
you do see. I remember seeing the broken ones a couple times. A hieroglyphic. Let's see what we got here. There's probably a lot of.
Oh gosh, my eyes immediately went to the bottom right, where we get to see more of the Rabbids from the freaking French Rabbid mini game. I'm sorry, no one knows what I'm even referencing.
Nope, leftover skirts in Rabbids Land. That's totally
no one knows what I'm referencing.
Great mini game.
We played Rabbids Land. No one even knows this anymore, but we played Rabbids Land long ago, and one of the mini games is you're supposed to lift up skirts.
Our series is still up on YouTube. Check it out.
We're supposed to lift up skirts of Rabbids
and match their underwear.
Match their underwear. It's as terrible as it sounds. And literally,
and then I remember when they get matched, they jump into a love boat and start making out with each other as it goes on the way.
Yeah, and it only got worse from there. Yeah, that's you had to do that.
Yeah.
To win the mini game, and all you're trying to do is stop throwing up inside your mouth.
I do like how they combine, ancient Egyptian hieroglyph symbols and stuff like that to with rabbits. So I think it's Osiris, right? On the left there, the wings and the eye. There and everything, all the scarabs and everything. Also, there's a rabbit swallowed inside a snake, which, scary enough, has the same eyes and teeth as a rabbit.
Yeah,
that's really weird. Is it also torn a chicken wing or chicken? No, like a little chicken wheat. Yeah, no, not wing, but meat stick thing in the back there with his tail. That's weird.
Yeah.
Also, a couple of urns in the center there, designs and stuff. So, and of course, walk like an Egyptian.
Yeah,
some disco
ball. Yep.
Yeah, and the poor rabbit about to eaten by a crocodile. We got giant skeleton. This is that Dragagadon or whatever it's called from the Mario universe.
Well, wait, hang on a second. Rabbids have just proved that evolution is real.
Oh,
look at the top right there. Rabbids have evolved.
But apparently, whatever
they evolved from a jellyfish squid thing.
Yeah.
To a fish,
a rabbit fish,
to a rabbit, to an prehistoric rabbit,
to a prehistoric rabbit, and
then to a dragon.
The dragon.
There was no middle step there.
We just skipped a few lines along the way. Just skipped a few lines of evolution, really.
I like the prehistoric rabbit thing.
That's weird.
No, actually, I'm assuming that they evolved from prehistoric rabbit to regular standard rabbit after this,
and then the crazy rabbit.
This dragon thing is totally unrelated.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, but
there's also some ammonites in there. Pokemon related references.
But got praise Helix though.
Yeah, praise Helix, Lord Helix.
Let's see the gold artwork for this world. The giant fridge. Oh, there it is. I guess it's all white.
I do have to say, this is actually if
this was in the game.
Well, it's actually almost a nice piece of artwork because Mario. Yeah. The scale is great. Mario feels tiny, and it feels like a really nice adventure. If only this was almost a little more cave-like. This is. I actually like this artwork piece a lot, though.
It does look really nice.
It feels like Mario's on a grand adventure here. But otherwise, there's not a lot to look at.
Although it does really feel really far removed from anything like Mushroom Kingdom related.
But I kind of like it. It feels like Mario almost on like a Link adventure or something.
Yeah. Oh, World 3 artwork now. Spooky Ziggies.
Oh, going for different designs.
Based off of the Dia de los Muertos designs, yeah.
Were these different ideas for the back of his head?
Yeah.
That they all decided. They ended up going with the one on the top.
You see that one on the top left a lot? Or the top right, maybe?
No, it's top left, I think.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't
various
second.
Designs. No, yeah.
Definitely wasn't third.
I think a couple of these were used, but no.
Did they switch it up? No, they don't switch them up.
No, maybe not. Okay. But yeah, I think you're right. The top left one probably.
I think it was similar to top left.
But man, if that's
it might not have been any of them.
Yeah, it's that second one though.
That's creepy.
That's creepy.
I think the one below that one too is very scary. Number
it kind of looks like it's like a scary
Japanese
demon kind
a
of thing.
demon,
Yeah,
Oni, yeah.
And the one on the bottom right just looks
possessed or something.
like meth head or something.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah. Really crooked teeth. Oh, whatever. Swamp house. Let's see here. Okay.
They have the blueprints of a swamp house.
And then they destroyed the house after they built it.
Yeah, was this So this is the swamp area. What are they showing here? They're showing a regular land, a plot of land, and then the swamp.
Then the building on the swamp, which is slightly leading to, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's a swamp. It's not that stable. Okay.
Not the most interesting one.
Now,
Yeah.
odd fountain. This is that one fountain we found, I think, with the Boo statue. Yeah, it's the rabbit got himself caught. Actually got the hook through both his ears. Yeah.
Those are cheeps actually.
Oh, they're not
cheeps. Sorry, they're the what are those called?
Gosh, what are they called?
The puffin things.
Yeah, but they're not called that.
Yeah, I know they're not cheeps. I'm
Big
sorry.
Bertha or something. I don't remember what they're called. Gosh, yeah.
The Mushroom Kingdom fish.
Yeah, they're definitely from Mario, but I can't remember their names now.
Sorry, I messed you up when I said cheeps. But I know they're not cheeps. But
no, I wouldn't have got them.
I only know cheps. I know they're not cheps, but they're not the blue versions with the spikes.
Right, exactly. They're the ones that chase you around in the water.
Oh god.
They swim around. There's like the big ones that swim on top of the water as well and jump out too and try to eat you. Yeah, those guys are obnoxious.
Well, they're here now too. And then the other green guy looks like that one game from that. I can know this reference either.
Freddy Fish?
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Then, like the PC game.
Yeah, Freddy Fish.
He's got that same color eyes and everything.
It looks similar. It's not the exact same, but yeah,
he looks like Freddy Fish.
That's what I thought too. The spooky swamp. All right, here we got more of those lean-to houses and leaning houses.
Who carved the artwork of the wood to make it look like a rabbit? Well, that was a lot of effort.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually a rabbit stuck in a vine over there.
Where?
The swamp's still alive, right in the center.
Oh
right.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's being. It's like Ursula from Little Mermaid, but in vine form, dragging her down.
Nope. Yeah, that guy's a gunner. But it looks like there's a possible design for a battle stage on the left there too.
Yeah,
with
the boxes and everything. Yeah.
All right, and that's actually gold artwork for the level too. Spooky Valkyrie. All right, showing off their breastplate miniguns.
No, but they show it off, but in that artwork, they almost show it like
on their stomach or like
their
chest,
stomach.
Right?
Yeah,
centered, like lowered. But no, but in the previous image, like look there though, that's definitely like
they definitely show it as breast guns.
Yeah.
But there, I think it's still supposed to be breast guns because she's like kind of hunkered down a little bit.
Yeah.
But
kind of looks a little too low though.
It looks a little too low. Plus, there should be two of them. And I know it's supposed to be a horizontal profile, but it didn't really work out.
Right here, eerie little square.
Is that a chain chomp in there?
Yeah, it looks like a little picture of a chain chomp.
It looks really weird.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a chain chomp with a candle in it.
Yeah, but it's like looks like a really odd photo, like the wrong style of artwork.
Yeah.
In the picture.
Also, I mean, like you see this all the time in the game, but it's kind of so crazy to me how tall the Rabbids are compared to Mario and company.
Yeah, you think
they're just as tall as Mario.
They should be like 3/4 his size. Is what it feels like.
Yeah, maybe a bit too tall, but yeah, it's not. I guess it's not that bad, really.
This is kind of a neat. I kind of wish Luigi was in there. He feels. He definitely has that.
Well, he's been stuck in these areas a lot of times.
He's
so
always
kind
in his mansion, so now he has that vibe with him.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately for him.
And I kind of wish there was some booze in there. I would really see some booze in these type of things.
Look at the opera theater here. This is where the Phantom did his performance.
I like how they put the faces up there to mimic the theater, the drama face.
Right. But here, look at that on the right, though. There's actually something different you don't see in the game at all. Womps.
Nope. The Womps were there, and they were not in the game.
No, they're Thwomps.
Thwomps. So there's a pipe showing.
Right?
Were those Womps or Thwomps?
Womps. No, I think they're Womps.
What are the difference?
Gosh, Womps are the ones that can actually walk around. Thwomps are the ones that come from the ceiling.
Thwomps that go to the ceiling. Those are Womps. I think those are Womps.
These are Womps? Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
If we're wrong, then people in the comments will yell at us for that.
Because there's also Thwimps. Those are not twin flims. Those are the small
Oh, you're
ones
right.
that bounce.
Yes. Yeah, good.
Twin
Good call.
flims that
Twin
bounce.
flims from our world that bounce back and forth, and because the thwomps are the bigger ones.
Thwomps-
These are womps.
These are womps.
And because of Womp's Fortress from Mario 64. We got it.
Yep.
Womps. Okay, so Womps. They actually come out from the walls and can try to attack you, but
Mario
looks like
could
Mario
dash.
can dash away.
And break them, and then
Oh, and then someone else, you jump off, like, then it looks like Yoshi, or Rabbid Yoshi, jumps off of Mario and can stomp on the Thwomp.
yeah, they
Womp
had a design
to take him out.
That would have been neat. They had a design for extra enemy.
Yeah,
Oh, it wasn't an enemy. It was more of a hazard,
Yeah, it looks like a hazard.
like
really.
a hazard
But
for
like
part of the battle.
Perhaps even a Rabid Womp at some, maybe.
Yeah,
I think actually they did at some point think about maybe putting a Rabid Womp in this game, but
there's too much work. Looks like.
yeah, but here's that actual Womp. It could maybe sort of as a hazard. That would have been interesting to see more Mario characters. Really,
Would have been fun because, like you said, there wasn't many.
not
Only
many. No, there's Rabbids,
Bowser.
but hey, maybe for a potential sequel.
Yeah, throwing some more Mario characters.
Here's the mine into World 4 now.
Really dig this artwork though. Love the
This
colors.
is pretty cool. What are they hauling up there in that bag, or in that netting there?
Those are
Weapons?
No, those
Oh,
are
bloopers.
Bloopers.
Oh, you're right. There are a bunch of bloopers. What are they doing with a bunch of bloopers in the lava pit?
That's how they make the ink weapons.
Oh, you're right.
They gotta get the ink from
you're
somewhere.
Right. You're correct. That's absolutely rabid
I
logic
mean,
correct.
I that's what I assume, right? You gotta get the ink from somewhere.
Exactly.
So
No,
you
you're
squirt
right.
You squirt it up.
Also,
bloopers.
there's actually rabbits. I think, are those mines or rabbids? They could be just be mines, but like in the lava down there. I think. They could be rabbits.
I'm assuming
rabbits
rabbits-
swim
I'm
in the
assuming
lava.
rabbits are
Apparently,
drowning in the
rabbits
lava.
they could swim in it. Apparently,
Smithy.
I mean, we have seen rabbits that swim in lava, but anyways.
Smithy.
Smithy.
Is there a dead rabbit in the middle there?
Gosh, what was like
Looks like a murder
the
crime
chalk, yeah,
scene,
chalk,
really.
chalk outline of a rabbit.
Someone
that got-
died, fell,
yeah,
and died here.
right
Now we
here.
gotta outline the chalk scene there.
Oh, okay, so there is actually rabbits right there chilling in a hot
Hot tub. That is definitely a lava hot
yeah.
tub.
Lava hot
Pretty
tub,
funny.
yeah.
There's a bullet bill
There's-
outline making down there.
Yeah, that's like
A
where
casting.
they make casting bullet bills. That's
Also-
something that you never have seen in Mario.
Also,
like the
there's a
making of
lava
bullet bills or
lamp
bonza bills.
with a
the
rabbit outline in it, or
Oh,
there's
that's-
a rabbit stuck in a lava lamp. It's one of the two.
It's one of those two. It could be.
It's
either.
likely. I think they wanted to show like maybe there's lava bubbles in it.
Because look, there's another one over on the left, and there's not a rabbit in that one.
I'm thinking there's a rabbit trapped in a lava lamp.
That's creepy.
That's pretty
That's
murderous.
really creepy. Yeah. And you see a bunch of pencils in the back there.
What were they using the pencils for?
I don't know. I mean, I guess
to heat.
to draw the outline for
look
the
at those
rabbit in
Bowser
there.
shells too. What's he doing with all those shells?
I don't know. I
Only
guess,
he has the big shells, right?
right, Bowser's the only one that needs
Oh,
the shells.
you know what? They were saving these up for the Mario Kart Double Dash for using all those attacks.
yeah.
Because only
But then they realized
Bowser-
that they were a few years late on that one, so now they're just stuck in storage,
I mean,
right?
No, they had a bunch of them, but then Double Dash came out and they used all their supplies up.
Oh,
so now they gotta make more for future whenever.
Right.
Bowser ran out of all his excess
Or Bowser
shells.
just likes, choosing different outfits for each day, right? He's feeling feeling a little fancy. He's gonna
you
wear
know
the
what?
shell. He's feeling, a little.
Bowser's one of those
relaxed.
guys that
Gonna
wears
wear
the
that
same shell every day, but he throws it out after the end of the day. And so every day
okay.
needs a new shell, but it looks
That's
the
what they gotta
same.
make for him. Yep. So the mecha prototype, and also a little.
Junior looks
prototype,
weird.
Yeah, looks more like a Koopa, actually.
Yeah, his nose is way too big.
Than like Bowser.
And they made his hammer
yeah.
super cowy.
Dling, like the cowbell noise it makes.
Ding, ding.
And the poor cow hammer is crying.
And what the
Doesn't one get smashed
hell is
in the
that
face.
sentry that they made there? Is that what it looked like?
I think that's actually what it looks like. So it's like a little mini mech
I never even paid
inside
attention to
a
it.
cart.
What the?
That's what it is.
What the hell?
What the? That's just weird.
It's very weird.
Bowser and Bowser Jr. are just weird. All right. The Mushroom Tunnel. Oh, look. There's a little blooper. Notice right away. No, is it? Is it a little blooper?
It's a mop with a blooper attached
Or
to
is
it.
it like a ninja? Those little ninja guys that hop around? It kind of looks like one of those.
I think it's a blooper because I think it's supposed to be the mop.
Oh, okay.
And they
yeah.
tied it to the stick. So now it's a blooper for the mop.
But all this is, that's just gonna have ink everywhere, though.
that's not very smart.
No.
Also,
Actually, there's a wiggler in the center there, bottom center there. That's a wiggler.
oh yeah, it is a wiggler in the bottom center.
Huh? What?
And they're using
what
those
would I be
mushrooms that glow as their lights.
doing? Yeah. Okay. And apparently, there's some sort of giant can, or looks like a fire extinguisher can down there.
Yeah, there is one down there in the middle.
With some sort of crude drawing of a rabbit there, probably lit on fire.
They definitely got creative with these drawings. We didn't really see these scenes very much, though.
No.
Would have been interesting because, like, I really like the little creative with the blooper.
There's a couple times like you see that, like, kind of where they use Mushroom Kingdom things as objects, but not as much as you see in this artwork.
But imagine,
though.
like, okay, so this artwork right here, almost like, hear me out. Looks almost like Ori and the Blind Forest.
Okay.
Can you imagine this was this dark, but like instead all these mushrooms glow and light up the whole place? It almost has that feel. I know this is just a red image.
Wait, I just noticed those giant tubes in the back.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of rabbit face prints all over it.
Okay, that's not Ori and the Blind Forest.
However, are those supposed to be like actual functional tubes, or is it just like the tubes that you like the wacky wave inflatable floating arm tube man tubes?
Or more morbid, are those tubes that send body parts through, and those are rabbit heads going to the next destination?
It could be. I mean, the center one actually are bananas, not rabbits.
They don't look connected though, so I don't think it's that. I don't think those are pipes. Otherwise, I think that maybe they're sending rabbit heads to next places.
Oh, what we got here? Lava Boss version 0. Whoa. Damn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this?
Apparently, they were planning maybe to have a boss fight on top of the boss itself, and you have to like run up it to attack it or something?
So what was the boss originally going to be? It's a huge mecha rabbit, looks like.
So I guess before they decided to have Bowser brought in for the final boss, it might have been something like this guy. I think like some sort of like giant machine rabbit that's also covered in lava and like rocks and stuff, you know, and then you fight on top of him and maybe, I don't know, send a bunch of enemies at you, I guess, while also attacking you or moving you around.
You know,
maybe?
I am as big of a fan of Bowser's next guy, but this honestly looks freaking sweet.
But you know, Mega Dragon Bowser did look pretty sweet.
No, he did look sweet, but he came out of nowhere. But this looks pretty damn awesome.
And it could work with the world because the whole world was like a factory in the volcano, right? This thing could have been made out of that factory.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
Let's see, but here's some Boar machines that they made as well.
Junior, oh, I like this. We got this.
So the left here, we got a catapult, but that's not a great machine. They should go with a trebuchet, really.
Yeah,
a superior siege weapon, not that thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna work that well.
And they got one of those. It's not siege tower, is it? Siege tower?
It's kind of a siege tower. You walk up to a wall, and then you put it down, and then and then your enemies. Then you run across it over top of the wall.
Okay, and then right there, a battering ram where they took a rabbit, put horns on a helmet on the rabbit.
So they don't use
him.
They don't use the wooden post, which is what you're supposed to use to ram.
They just use him as the ram part of the battering ram.
Also, I like how their top design there. You see, it's a nice wooden structure that looks like an actual. You know, what did you say before? It's a
siege tower. I
think it's a siege tower. But if you look at the bottom left, they put Bowser shells on top and made them much uglier. Yeah. And there's spikes in the ground or actual pencils to hold them back.
Yeah. Okay, that's why the pencils were there before. They're actually like the not a palisade, right? But just
it's that spike wall.
Well, it's just a spike wall. Just
learning is our defense.
Just spikes.
Learning is our defense.
Yeah. And of course, you got the rabbit who's very enthused about being in part of Bowser Jr.'s army, but now probably can't get down from the top of that flagpole. Or maybe he's just trying to imitate Mario and company. Get to the top of the flagpole, slide down, get some fireworks.
You know, we never saw that Junior as their sign. We always saw the little mouth
just the
symbol.
Mouth thing. Yeah, the Junior probably wasn't needed. You just have the mouth, just a symbol as your thing. Or as his thing.
Well, 27, 28. What would number 28 be?
I think you might know. No, maybe don't.
I did not. Actually, I did not know.
You might or you might not. But Bowser's Castle. So this is probably something that was done a bit later on. Maybe because they had the lava boss, but that was obviously scrapped. And then maybe this was thought of later on when they thought
maybe they could have scrapped Miley Cyrus one instead.
the Smasher and a Wrecking Ball.
So this is clearly like the lead up to the Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, although it wasn't floating up like that.
No, it was different. It was still up in the air, but more of the walls around.
But but I thought it was like still on it was on its own pillar though, like in the volcano, and you had to launch to it.
You walked up a little bridge, and it stopped, and there's walls all around you, and then you were looking up at it, like you were in the volcano, kind of looking up at it on top of a ledge.
Yeah, but it wasn't floating up like this. However, it did have those chin chomps on leashes, like stuck to the ground like this. I think.
This is almost cool. It's like it's floating, and the chain chomps are holding it.
If you look actually at the right there, by the doorway, there's actually Koopa heads as like with the chains around it.
Those are not Koopas, those are dry bones.
Koopas or Dry Bones, either one.
I think those are dry bone heads, aren't they? Because they have that more sinister eyeballs.
I guess they could be, or just really evil-looking Koopas.
That's true either way. But yeah, I like this. It's like, it almost looks like a spaceship floating down, and then they use chain chomp anchors to anchor themselves to the ground by shooting them out, and they like latched onto these things.
So weirdly enough, they have Rabbid hot air balloons in the background. I guess that's how the Rabbids took over the castle. But I would think they would actually use their flying yellow submarines that they've successfully used before to take over the world. Why wouldn't they use those again?
This almost looks
hot air
like
balloons kind of seem less efficient.
this is like a Bowser Castle invasion.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like we're invading Bowser Castle. It's almost the other way around.
The actually moving forward, and the chain chomps actually
That's what I'm
launch
saying.
forward and drag it around.
Yeah, like they
would be really
they shot
cool.
forward and they like lashed to the ground, and then like they
they
pulled themselves forward with it.
That would be really cool.
That's what looks super cool about this to
Nintendo,
me.
get on that. That's a really cool idea.
Isn't it a cool idea?
Yeah,
Like they shoot them out and they latch onto something and they
and just
drag
drags
themselves
Yeah,
forward.
drags the whole castle around. Yeah.
That's a cool
That's
idea.
really cool.
So we need to see that.
Cool. There we go. That's
Well, there's all the artwork. We'll check out some of the music. We're not gonna go through all 40 of them, but let's check them out.
Prologue. Let's see the music you hear. This is the very beginning cutscene when everything starts falling through the Megabug the portal that gets caused when they fall through into the Mushroom Kingdom, and Beeple gets changed into a rabbit thing or mixture, and then Spotty gets made, and we first run to like the Ziggies and everything. So
yeah,
that's music there.
Oh, that was a scary time for me.
And
but now the Ziggies
if you look
are
in the
easy.
background, there's all the characters playing various musical instruments, like we saw in the DK.
Oh yeah,
Adventure
the
DLC.
DK one.
Yeah.
Now Mario's on a piano.
Okay, and then we got Rabbid Mario with a guitar about to smash it. Yeah.
Smash, and then Rabbid Luigi's
Rabbid
on...
Luigi Luby with on bass, I think. Yoshi is wait, you get Rabbid Yoshi on microphone?
Yoshi's on keyboard.
Use it as a snowboard?
That's not how you do that.
Yeah, or surfboard. Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, I don't know why they thought maybe Rabbid Yoshi would be the one to
Wait, what is Luigi on back there?
He's also on microphone? Okay, he could actually maybe be able to sing. I don't know how Rabbid Yoshi would be able to sing.
What was Peach doing too? I saw her, but I didn't see what she was doing.
Looks like playing violin.
Violin.
Looks like violin. Petch, or Rabbid Peach, is playing toy piano. Yeah. Looks like she's playing a toy piano.
So Mario gets like a little baby grand, and
yeah,
Peach...
Mario actually gets the nice grand. Whoa.
What the hell?
That's
so close.
It's Rabbid Mario. I haven't seen a close-up of Luigi yet, but I think he's also just on microphone. He's probably providing lead vocals while, Rabbid Yoshi's providing backups. Vocals. Yeah, it's just the blah accents in the songs. So grand opening, this is the first music you hear when you're walking around after the opening cutscene, and you're about to fight those Ziggies in the beginning. Beep O's lesson.
We might want to, we'll go through a couple of them. I just point out the highlight ones.
Yeah.
Because there's 40 and
there's 40. That's a lot. Oh, yep, Luigi is, on microphone as well. And I'm hopefully he's the one doing lead.
He might be backup, knowing Luigi.
Actually, you know what? It probably is stuck on backup. Even though...
Even Luigi on backup.
Yeah. To Rabbid Yoshi. Gosh.
To made up character.
And then, the song plays when you first go against the Ziggies and doing the tutorial stuff. First battle music you hear in the game after the tutorial. And Ziggies. Walking around in the beginning, trying to figure out, going through all those pipes. Gosh, when you first run to Toad, trying to figure out where to go. Well, actually, it was pretty straightforward, but man, having to get stuck with Toad, squirting around. The first escort mission, really.
Yes.
It just goes downhill from there.
Game goes downhill from there.
Towering view. I think this is when you return from after visiting Peach's castle the first time. You get back into the game, and this nice little music kind of welcomes you back to the world. All right. Standard music. No, the next battle theme, I think, or one of the early battle themes
of
the
Ancient
world
Guards,
one. Yeah. And then some more walking around music in the world. Okay. And here's some more. This is, I think, when you get to that maze, and that kind of the more wooded area of the world one. You remember we get stuck in that maze and all the red coins and stuff? Ooh.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Red coin maze, yeah. Okay. Mystic battle. The battle while we're in that wooded area. Yep. Yeah. Pretty nice. It's a bit more like reading stuff. But no, mid-boss theme, otherwise known as mid-boss mayhem. Awesome theme. Love this.
Definitely one of the best ones. Is this the orchestrated version?
Yeah, this is the actual orchestrated version.
So it's got a little more oomph to it.
Right.
This is definitely one you can actually jam out to.
This is definitely classic KoopaKongFu right here. This whole like oompa sort of feel with like strings going crazy, xylophones going crazy, even more crazy.
Wow, Rabbid Peach does not look like
Accented
Rabbid
horns.
Peach at all in her little artwork there.
Oh yeah?
I just noticed that.
I missed her there.
It's like someone else drew her or something. It looks a little weird to me. Maybe you'll see her when she gets closer up or something. But anyways, well, we're talking about Grant Kirkhope. We've talked numerous times about him through this Let's Play. But as you guys know, he's the composer for this game.
Yep.
And he has done a lot of different musics in the past, as Enoch will let you guys know. But you can recognize his music.
Oh yeah, like in Banjo-Kazooie. He first started off, I think, doing like arrangements for the Donkey Kong Country ports on Game Boy, like Donkey Kong Land games. And then he started working with Rare. Well, at the time he was working with Rare, and did Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, GoldenEye. That's probably one of his most famous ones, really.
Oh yeah,
is GoldenEye as well. GoldenEye 007 on N64. Also did Perfect Dark.
Yeah, that's
on N64. That was a good one too.
A lot of people didn't play that one as much, but that's actually a really good game.
But
we've played that.
A lot of good music in that one too. And then did a couple other. I think he's still working with Rare, like Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, and
if you
worked on some other projects
grew
here and
up
there.
with an
Viva
N64
Pinata was another big series he worked on. Yep.
If you grew up playing N64, you definitely heard his music then, because
Most
any N64 game that was good.
Yeah, a lot of the big N64. Oh, yeah, some of the big N64 games, Grant Kirkhope had a hand in making the music for. Let's see, Tower Theme 1. So I think this is actually called Tower Teeter in the actual soundtrack. And this is actually like this is like when you first get to the first battle up the tower.
Yeah, and
this is one where I think we dominated that one poor hopper, like because Luigi sniped him, like Mario hero sighted him, he got bounced up, then Luigi sniped him, so it flying way past out of bounds. And then, the tower's puzzle. This is while still walking up the tower, figuring out where all the pipes go and everything. Theme 2. This thing is called Tower Trouble. Now this is for the other battles while going up the tower. Again, it's just another kind of, it's a variation on that earlier theme, the Tower Theme 1, but more strings are added, it's more sinister. And what's really fun is when you get to the enemies phase, actually that's a really cool thing about this music. In the battles, a lot of the battles, there's actually a player phase, which is what you're hearing now. There's also an enemy phase, which usually takes out some instruments, like you won't hear as much of the melody from the strings or something, but sometimes other things will get added in. Like for this theme, you'll hear like, bass drum and, like some more drums added to it. It's like really emphasize like enemies are attacking.
Yeah, it'll be
so it's interesting. Like
heavy.
To hear the difference between the player phase and the enemy phase.
Hey, and a gold one.
This is the gold soundtrack from World 1. Or actually, no, we found this one in World 2, didn't we?
Yes.
But it's Rabbid Kong's theme, which is really the classic Donkey Kong country theme from the jungle. Was it Jungle Jam, Jungle Jamboree? No. Can't remember what it's called now. Jungle James. That's what it is.
There we go.
There we go.
Is this the one that goes?
Yeah.
Is this the song that went a little bit then ended? No. I'm thinking of the DLC stuff.
No, that's the DLC stuff. No. Yeah.
This is the one that keeps going.
Yeah, so actually the one that actually plays all the way through and actually has. This is just the first phase of the fight. There's 2 other phases, but unfortunately they're not actually in the game, but they're in the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Song of Ice and Desert, the song that plays when you first get to the land. How nice. And Ice of Sherbet Desert. Okay. The variation on that, which is when you're into the ice side of it.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more dainty feel to it. This whole area, because it's got the ice motif.
Again, I think we pointed that out when we first entered the world. We noticed, oh hey, this one sounds a bit more epic or kind of like.
Not epic. I wouldn't say epic.
Not epic. No, it just.
I like the word dainty. It feels a little more.
This is definitely more dainty because it's to represent ice and snow kind of thing.
If you've ever seen like Fantasia, it has that crystal fairy feel vibe to it.
Right. All right. The first battle theme in the heat of the battle against. Let's see. That wasn't too bad. I suppose those first couple of battles, I remember.
No, I don't think...
Because they didn't really introduce any of the new enemies until later.
No, we didn't have much trouble. They still didn't have any special effects at this time.
No, they did. This is actually when they started.
Oh,
that's
this
the thing.
this
That's
started.
right. You reminded me. Actually, when they started getting the special super effects. Oh, boy.
Was World 2. But we had started getting cleanse on our characters. Not all of them had it yet, but...
Yep, and here's the next battle theme. I think this happened when we tried doing that Reach the Area one.
Wasn't the title Hot Start Cold Finish for one of the episodes? For one of the challenges?
I think it was one of the challenges, or one of the chapters.
One of the challenges
right.
or something had Hot Start Cold Finish.
And there's the opposite as well, because this whole world is, again, about opposites. Hot and cold. The one's about the hot when you're battling in the desert, and this one's when you're battling in the snow. And this is actually, I think I mentioned this is, I think, my favorite song of the World 2 battle songs, because, hold on, we'll listen to it to start again. That right there, that's actually a theme taken from Freeze Easy Peak from Banjo-Kazooie. Since Grant Kirkhope wrote the soundtrack for that game and this game, he just went ahead and kind of referenced his own music in the start of this right there. That's pretty nice.
Stole.
Stole from himself. And then In the Cold of Battle, which is the opposite of In the Heat of Battle. Right? And the boss theme for World 2. Pretty, like, almost over the top.
Yeah.
Like
opening.
Maybe almost a bit too dramatic, but it's awesome. It's pretty nice. Like, it's very dramatic, but perhaps a bit too much. But I do like the strings flurrying all around.
It reminds
represent like snow flurries.
It reminds me of fighting that rhino in Donkey Kong 64.
The rhino in Donkey Kong 64. I don't think there was a rhino you fought against. The armadillo. You mean?
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
Sorry,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
the rhino.
Although funny enough that you said that, because the Rabbid Kong theme is also like a variation of that boss battle theme, because they both, again, are based off of the Donkey Kong Country, the Jungle Japes theme.
I know they're written by Grant Kirkhope, so they all sound similar. But for whatever reason, this one, it reminds me of it because it's just that also is a bit over the top for fighting an armadillo.
Yeah. But I guess that's kind of the humor of those games.
That's more
Rareware.
humor. This one,
kind of like,
I know this is a humorous game, but the bosses are not humorous.
The
fights.
juxtaposition against like something that seems silly versus like, wow, it's actually epic and intense. And
the thing is, these are not humorous fights in this game. They're not meant to be humorous
they're not
fights.
meant to be humorous. No. I mean, yeah, Rabbids.
The Rabbid Kong
Rabbids
initially maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit, I guess. Well,
But it's not really a humorous fight. Not really.
I mean,
it's not like a super silly.
Oh wait, what's that there? Rabbit Peach is something different there in that bubble. You see that?
Nope, I did not.
Or maybe, oh, no, never mind. It was the same, but there was another smaller bubble right behind the toy piano. So it looked like, to me, she had smashed the toy piano, and it's like a rare like image that we hadn't seen before.
Maybe the game's freaking us out, man.
Yeah. Spooky Village, the theme that when you first enter World 3. Indeed, it matches the tone of the level very well. When Kirko wants to get scary and, you know, somewhat sort of creepy, he can get there.
Just copy paste all this for Dark Moon, if you wanted to.
The battle theme when you first get into the world. And it's also like kind of based off of, like, you hear it, bum 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 bum. But now listen when they play the battle theme for that world. Listen to the flute here. Yeah, see, so that's what Grant Kirkhope likes to do a lot. And you're talking about, like, in the boss battles for the older games especially, you'd have the theme of a world, and then the boss battle would just be like an epic over-the-top rendition of that theme. So yeah, here it is doing that again with the music in this game. But maybe not to that extreme, but it's here still. Happy Runes. Battle when we actually started, I think when we first run to the Peekaboos. Those things, yeah.
Peekaboos.
Yeah, exactly. Not so great stuff. Let's see, Lost. What are you doing? Lost in the swamp. You should be getting out of my swamp.
Peekaboos are maybe worst or second worst enemies in the game to maybe supporters.
The thing is, Peekaboos can go to wherever they want and they don't get hit by reaction sights or reaction shots. Supporters can heal and can throw grenades wherever. You can be behind all the cover you want. They can still get you. With
They also have Magnet Dance.
No, they
no,
don't. That was the Peekaboos.
That's why the Peekaboos might be.
That might be why they're worse, because they drag you out of cover.
They drag you out of cover, and we lost several times.
Lost in the swamp. This is when we, start running into Valkyries, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, battling Valkyries here. Lost in the Swamp, but just walking around in the swamp, which wasn't a lot of fun because you had that whole maze and the rotating the platforms and a bunch of mazes, actually, the vines and everything. Ugh. The battle that plays when you're lost in the swamp. What have we got? This combat in the cemetery, huh?
Did you know that that swamp battle theme is actually the national anthem in the Shrek movie?
Oh yeah?
Did you know that? Little known fact.
Really?
Actually. Shrek sings the "Get Out of My Swamp" to this theme song.
Get out of my swamp! Get out of my swamp! Get out of my swamp!
It's part of his battle theme. Yeah.
Get out of my swamp! Get out of my swamp! Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that fact.
And then when they don't get out of the swamp, he just cuts off their heads.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why it sounds pretty sinister. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. A stroll in the cemetery. Kind of somewhat calm, but at the same time still a little on edge. You know, makes sense because you're walking through a cemetery.
No, it's not
At
because
night?
you're walking through a cemetery. It's because this is the escort Toad mission.
Oh, it's just filled with dread.
It's because it's not because of the cemetery. It's because Toad's next to you.
Oh. That Toad's still next to me. Ugh. Oh, but here we go. Phantom's theme. This is awesome.
Singing included.
Yeah. That's awesome. Clear his throat. Just sings the boaz to do that.
You think yours is a real mustache? Who's done me 1,000 wrongs ever since Donkey Kong? Slithering
Oh, wait.
down every pipe,
Are there sound effects in this too?
this plum-shaped
Oh, listen here.
pipe.
Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, there's a rabbit screaming, so they have the sound effects down here.
Screaming Mamma
Huh.
Mia, who leaves me grey and grim. Oh, what does Peach see in him?
Who honestly knows, right?
Mario,
Well, I guess he's charismatic and helps her out a lot, so maybe that's why she sees him.
time I watch
Maybe she just always has plumbing problems.
Oh, those plumbing problems. Oh.
Spiny shell.
Yeah, they're screaming in the background.
Yeah. And you're around the friends, I'm at your end.
Just let me catch my breath, then I'll see you.
It's great. It's awesome that they actually decided to go for a whole like opera theme for this whole boss fight. Oh wait, they actually went to the final act as well. Now, as it showed in that episode, if you watch the episode when we fight the Phantom, I actually talk about how there was actually a second act also planned for this. And for the game. However, due to time and probably some other constraints, they couldn't put it in. But Act 1 and Act 3 are in the game in all their glory, which is awesome. But there's actually also, and I also saw that in the episode, supposedly actually different versions of each of these acts. There would have been like the first act would have been opera, the second act would have been hip hop or rap, and the third act would have been like metal.
It would have been much worse.
Yeah, I'm glad they just decided to stick with one sort of theme, musical genre, which that is opera.
They spent their entire budget on this guy, the singer.
It probably did cost quite a bit for all this, orchestral music to be added into the game, which I really appreciate because it does sound great when you have live orchestra music as their soundtrack.
Which is why you wonder why they included it and then
Why
dropped it out.
Why they dropped it out? Like
dropped
they
it
had
out
it for the mid-boss mayhem stuff, but then they drop it out for almost all the mid-bosses.
Is that a technical glitch where they recorded it and then forgot to do it? That hurts, though.
Probably what it is like they put all the mock-up versions, which is what you normally hear in the game, like what we hear a lot in the game, already, in the game early on while they're developing it. Then they finally get the recording done. They put it in for their first mid-boss, but either due to time constraints or they just didn't decide not to care about it. They didn't worry about the rest of them.
But man, if you're gonna spend all the money
to get that,
put the orchestral version.
Or like I suggested,
sounds better than the samples.
Or like I suggest is maybe for your player phase, like you do for other fights, it could be the orchestral version, and then the enemy fights you put the sampled version in.
Yeah,
and
who
for
knows?
enemy fight. But again, that's awesome theme, really awesome. Let's see, now again to World 4, Into the Pits. This is when the music just gets really sinister. Like, he gets really dark with this stuff. Like, some of the darkest stuff I heard from Kirko, really. Like, even like some of his earlier stuff, like in DK64, for example. Like, think like of was it spooky? No, creepy mansion. No, what is it called? That level where. Gosh, what's the name of that level called? Creepy Castle. Creepy Castle. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Even that, like the theme, it almost feels like Adam's Family. And that's about how like creepy he would get though with that game, or like maybe like the haunted like some of the stuff maybe a little creepy, but like here though it's just like definitely more like take time with building up tension and drama with the music here.
That would have been 1996, right?
No, 98 or 99.
98, 99?
Yeah.
So, you know...
No, actually later than that. No, Donkey Kong 64 was like 2000.
Oh, was it 2000?
Yeah, it was one of the last. It was like one of the later N64 games.
Oh, was it one of the later
Came with the
ones?
expansion pack to play the game.
Oh, that's right. You needed that
expansion
expansion pack, baby.
So much stuff put in that game. They put so many collectibles in that game.
So much stuff, not enough space. So much stuff.
Gotta get that 101%. Oh, God, that was miserable. Anyways,
2000. Was it really?
Well, some of the things to
was.
get for the 101%. Yes.
So anyways, we're looking
yeah.
at, you know, 18, 17 years ago. So maybe his styles have matured or changed a little bit since then.
I would think after that amount of time, it changed a bit. Also, when you get access to better samples and to a live orchestra, you know, maybe you kind of want to try composing slightly different. Although,
and your console can hold more than, you know.
It can more hold than sample, or like some
64
MIDI
bits.
stuff. Yeah, exactly. So,
64 bits.
32 bits.
32 bits.
16 bits. 8 bits. 4 bits. 2 bits. 1 bit. Half bit. Quarter bit. The rest 1 bit.
Yeah, when it can hold more than a Tiger wristwatch, you know you're moving up in life.
Oh, yeah.
But now we're exploring the man.
Now, actually, so like, again, inversely, or to juxtapose against the really tense or intense music going on with the lava pits, Explore the Mine here is very calm and almost ethereal. Really reminds me of the Crystal Caverns from DK64.
This whole area was Crystal Caverns. Like, it was really interesting because you drop down into kind of this hellish landscape with a lot of fire and lava, and then they drop you, and then you kind of climb out a little bit into this, or down actually, into this very fairy dust, pink glowy mushrooms everywhere. Yeah. You know, like, safe space type of area. It felt nice. You almost wanted to rest there for a little bit. Then you kind of get back out into the lava and brimstone.
Spawny gets kidnapped again, and it's like, oh wait, that's right.
Well,
we're
we
back
let
in Bowser's territory.
Spawny get kidnapped. It was our fault, but yeah.
Yeah. Heart of Darkness. Wow.
Wow, nice.
Kingdom Hearts in here,
nice,
right?
Edgy.
Yeah. Or like, what is it?
Nice
the book,
90s
right?
edgy title there.
Yeah. Again, something pretty sinister. Some of the later battle themes, some of the later battles had this music as its
I
theme.
too watch anime. Heart of Darkness. Theme with no name, #1.
Stuff like this
has a name.
It does in the soundtrack. I can't remember the name right now, though. Unfortunately.
It's best left with no name.
Perhaps, but on the soundtrack, it actually has a name. And what I'll probably do is probably just put the name underneath the title here while we're looking through this.
Didn't make it to release.
I think it's like Into the Pits or something, or it's something like that. Anyways. And here's the battle theme for the theme with no name 1. So this was some of the last battles we'd had, including that whole little battle royale at the very end there, the Castle Guards.
That was pretty tough.
The really tough one that we actually kind of screwed up at.
Yeah. One could say that.
We could say that, I guess.
Time for Theme with No Name 3?
Indeed! Now, this is the music you hear while walking around while you're approaching Bowser's Castle itself. So it's just kind of, again, building up to that final moment when you fight against Mega Dragon Bowser. Bowser's theme. Good Dragon Bowser! It kind of works. Those first opening notes. Mega Dragon Bowser. Yeah. But yeah, again, like this is just like Grant Kirkle going all out with this big bombastic.
And like you said in the episode, he wanted to create a Bowser theme because he thought that Bowser didn't have a deserving theme.
Like, good enough, deserving. Right, exactly. So he came up with this theme for this fight, and I guess for Bowser. I guess that's why I call it Bowser's theme, right? Yeah.
Now, you think Nintendo's going to copy this and keep a similar idea going
probably
forward?
not. I mean, the thing is, Nintendo's already done their own orchestral rendition, like over the top, like with choir and everything, like version for Bowser's theme, like in Super Mario Galaxy, like 1 and 2. The final fights for those games, those are really great music as well.
Themes.
Well, great games, and the soundtracks in those are great as well. And those final thought themes,
Yeah,
those are good stuff too.
those have sold a lot of copies of just their orchestral versions, so
Yeah.
you know they've got some good themes.
Yeah, but that is actually a pretty thorough look through all the soundtracks. I know,
Yeah,
like
more
last
than
time
I
we
thought.
looked through the DK DLC, some people have said like, I kind of want you to maybe look through more of the songs a little more in detail. So
There we go.
I hope that satisfies you guys for that. And I had a good time talking about the music since I, as a musician, like talking about music and video game music especially. So
Because I like music.
I like music.
All right,
okay,
next
let's
up.
get on to the 3D models. Woo! All right,
And there's a
got-
lot of them.
There, everyone's favorite hero, mustachioed Mushroom Kingdom mascot, Mario.
Wait, that's not Luigi. Yeah, just kidding. No one says
It's
that.
Luigi's older brother. Is that Luigi's older brother?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Is that Red Luigi?
Is that-
Said no one.
Yep.
Nope.
So just standing there looking cool, posing with the bullet blaster gun.
Wait, number 2 is not Luigi.
It's not. It's actually Luby or
They
Rabbid
did, they
Luigi.
did it on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
must
is
have.
Rabid Luigi.
Well,
there.
I think it's also an order of when you actually get them in the.
And he's got
in
the
the story.
AB, but he's got it in the wrong order.
Oh, what?
Cause he's got it.
Oh yeah.
He's got it the wrong order.
Yeah, A's normally on the.
Well, because in the Japanese one, it's ordered BA,
Oh.
right? Because their NES controller has a BA because they read it from right to left, so they have it AB.
But like if you look, for example, on the Pro controller, which I'm using right now, A is on the right and B is on the left.
A is on the, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
A on the right being left because now it's been labeled that way for so long because the
that's-
Japanese
the Japanese you read it right to left.
right to left, so they have it
AB.
AB.
Yeah.
That's why they've always had
But
it
here
AB.
it's the other way around.
That's why I'm saying it's ordered wrong.
Wrong.
It should really be BA. That's why we might make fun of it as Western readers who read left to right, but they've always done it BA or
Also,
AB.
I guess that also makes sense with the X and Y buttons on the Pro controller as well. Since X is at top, then Y is just left of that as well.
yeah.
So X, Y. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, well, and we have Rabbid Peach next. You know, I guess they consider then Mario's your first character, right? The first character introduced in the game. Then Rabbid Luigi, then Rabbid Peach. I thought Rabbid Peach was the one that fell next.
She really did fell
And
next.
she's also kind of like the game's mascot in a way. Like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
She really is. And
she's
they
a
added her,
mascot.
and they added her into the DLC and gave her a
she's
lot of
and
stuff.
she's the one that made a statue out of in the end of the game. So why shouldn't she be next up?
She really is kind of this game's mascot, isn't she?
Yeah, and as you point out.
Funny enough, they also
one
gave her
DK
the
DLC.
blue weapon, which is not really her. Is that the one she really uses? Not, the cover art's not, is it?
No. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and pull it out. It's right next to me here.
I actually, it
My
doesn't.
first
It
Rabbids
doesn't.
Kingdom Battle box.
We're gonna grab the cover box right now. We're
No,
holding
she
it.
uses the, I think what's called the Comet.
The pink
It's
one,
it's
right?
a pink one with white on it. No, this is like the cat one.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Lucky
because
cat, like
I
the
thought
fat,
maybe
no
they,
fat cat, right?
I thought they'd use the same cover art
Yeah,
model.
they didn't, huh? Here's a stupid looking garden Ziggy.
Is that a snake coming out of his mouth?
No, it's just his tongue.
Oh,
Yeah.
careful, buddy.
Apparently, this is what you get when you merge a rabbit with a, what is it, a tube of paint or something like that?
No, a garden hoe.
Oh. Also, is either that's a wooden cylinder or a roll of toilet paper with polka dots on it. Is it like
Your
a toilet
guess
paper
is
gun?
as good as mine.
Huh. Let's just move on. Sunflower. Sunflower.
Well, at least he gives.
Sunflower.
At least he gives 50 sun every turn or so. It's nice of him.
No, this guy isn't even good enough for that though. Unfortunately,
Oh.
he's not like that. He's not a good
Come
sunflower.
on, man.
He just gives us a lousy coin.
I need to build.
and
I
only
need,
when you-
to build a pea shooter.
And
I
only
really
when,
do.
Yeah, only when you pressure him does he actually give you a chest, which is actually a model of himself. Thinking back on it, wow, this guy was literally like not helpful whatsoever. And speaking of not,
My second least favorite character.
Toadette.
She's not near. She's actually just as bad.
Well,
as
she's- yeah.
Toad. But she's
But
just not.
she seems smarter though than the other guy.
Toad
Friends. Wow, he can't even get Toad by himself. He's got everyone else. Which, do we even see anyone else besides Red Toad? like the main Toad in the game?
No, and that's not main Red Toad, right? Because Red Toad has blue vest. Is that what it is?
You're right.
This is Toad French.
This is just Toad French. This
is not Toad.
Yeah, you're
None
right.
of these guys are actually in this game. Funny
I don't
enough.
remember seeing any of these guys.
No.
No. Okay. No. You know what? That's a lie. We saw them in the beginning and the end. The intro and outro cutscenes.
Toad friends.
Yes.
Hi, Toad friends.
Hi, Toad friends. Oh, and to go with Toad friends,
What
you have
the
White Rabbids
hell
and
is
stuff.
happening
A
with the one in the
mob.
middle? Not that one. The one in the middle, rightish. The guy's eyeballs are literally.
I see it right there. Yeah.
They're looking inwards and
Yeah.
they're like poking out.
Because his gut got checked by the rabbit below him. Like his head he went right into his stomach there.
Are you sure?
Oh
he's
no.
not,
Oh, his ear's also being pulled back by this other rabbit here.
Are you sure he's not getting kicked in the rabbit balls? The balls.
Well, he's not getting kicked, but I don't know. Maybe that head is going right where it shouldn't be.
I mean, because his eyeballs are bursting out of them sockets.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, this other rabbit.
this rabbit's pulling on his ear back there. That's kind of uncomfortable.
Is this other rabbit out here?
She said eyes though.
Is this other rabbit ripping out his own tongue? On this top left out here. He is.
Yeah, he's a bit more insane than the others even. Wait,
this guy's
speaking
ripping,
of insane-
This is see no evil,
What?
speak no evil, see no evil, but they're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, no,
This guy's ripping open his mouth.
I think they're just mocking you at this point.
This guy's ripping out his eyeballs because he doesn't want to see anymore. I don't
Yeah.
blame him. He's literally like, ah!
Is this guy slapping this other one's butt? Look at that.
That is not rated PG. I'll tell you
No.
that much.
Nuh-uh.
That's rabbit ass right there.
Yeah, these are the rabbits
And
that
look,
we
look,
all know.
And look, he's over. Look at this guy's
Unfortunately.
doing that sexual, like, suggestive pose, like, oh.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly.
Did I do that? Oh, spank me harder.
Speak me harder. Yeah, these are the rabbits that everyone knows of.
Well,
Unfortunately.
let's move on.
Garden Hopper.
Hey, a decently cool pose.
Something different, yeah. It reminds me, actually, didn't the Hopper in the DK DLC kind of do something similar?
Yeah, that's a Matrix pose right there. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'll take
boom,
that one.
Pa! All
Way
right.
cooler than the last one.
Private plants.
Hey,
First mid-boss.
where's Luigi? I guess he comes after this because we get him back
Yeah,
after this.
I guess so, yeah. It's interesting that the vines aren't, like, connected to him, really. He just, like, but I guess he controls them telepathically or something? With that
Yeah.
rod, maybe?
I thought he was really connected to it, but he's just
No.
a dude who lives
He
in a
just
pot
stands on top of the vines, which I guess he controls.
somehow.
Yeah. And somehow that little tiny rod spits out a huge fireball rocket that can burn you and every hero around
He
you.
was kind of when we first met him. He's really not
Yeah.
that bad. It's when he gets the high ground he gets kind of bad with his
Yep.
fire, but
Hey, here we go. Finally get to Luigi.
you know, it's really not a Luigi statue without him dabbing on someone, though.
He's about to, though. He's got the
That's
sentry
true.
out. He's about to send
In
it
just
out.
1 second, he'll throw
And he
that
knows
out.
what's going to happen to those fools. So he does a nice dab.
Dab on them enemies.
Dab on them enemies. Garden Smash. Woo. He's really bringing down the block. It's even got some bend in there.
Yeah, he's getting some lift. That's some animation frame right there too, because you know
Yeah.
those don't actually bend.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just for our pure convenience,
Right.
our eye candy.
Yep. Here we go. Gold statue of Rabbid Kong.
We actually got some better statues of him in the DLC.
The DK DLC has a better one of this guy, but not too bad for his first outing.
Yeah, this is the first time we see him
Pre-DLC,
actually
yeah.
before the DLC.
And look,
And it's
actual
DK?
DK tie.
Not RK.
Not RK, like in the development artwork. Sherbet Ziggy, move on to World 2.
He's got his
Not-
gun.
Maybe not all there. Maybe the earmuffs are there to hold his brains in. What's left of them.
Yeah,
You think it'd be for the cold, but
I think they could have done a little bit more with his design. He's really just a naked rabbit with earmuffs.
and a belt around him.
It doesn't even do anything.
No, there's nothing. Yeah, he doesn't hold on to anything with it, right? Not the gun or anything.
No, it's not holding on to the gun or anything.
No.
He could have maybe more icicles or something.
This guy got a little better.
This guy's cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, the cactus hat. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
like
cool.
a skier's mask
Yeah.
or like a robber thing
Also
going
noticing
on.
the dynamic poses going on with these hoppers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the hoppers get cool poses because they bounce
Also
around
got the
a lot.
wool pants.
Yeah, like the sheepskin pants.
And actually some little bit of body armor there, with the cactus body armor there in the front.
Yeah, see, compared to the last guy, the Ziggy, this guy's cool. The Ziggy sucks compared to this.
Yeah. What about the Smasher?
Oh,
Think of
this
this
one's
guy.
sleeping.
He's got more belts on him. He's becoming some sort of
BDSM fan.
Yeah. Or just anime protagonist, right?
Yeah, seriously. This is the Snorlax pose right here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Going to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Because a giant block of ice.
It's probably the cutest Smasher's ever looked.
Yeah. You don't think you get stuck to that, though? If he sleeps on a block of ice like that, it might stick to his skin.
It's not his tongue, but yeah, that might hurt when he gets up.
Ooh, Sherbet supporter. These guys suck.
Looks like he's got some evil thoughts. I like the lighting on this pose, too.
Yeah. These guys are just evil. Yeah.
It is, and I kind of like this. I kind of like that one. That looks nice.
That's pretty nice, yeah. And here we go with Blizzy. This poor guy didn't even get a chance to attack when he first ran into him.
The lighting actually flickers around when you spin it because it's 2D.
Oh, yeah. That actually is a really nice effect.
It's not intentional,
No,
but it looks cool.
It does look cool. Yeah. And then Sandy, the crazy one of the duo. Like,
I
insane.
hate Sandy.
Like, legally insane.
I hate Sandy. The guy is not strong, but somehow manages to burn us every single time.
Even in terms of Rabbids insanity, he's up there at the top of Rabbid insanity. Even
funny enough, from this pose, he's not doing too much. And then you turn him slightly, a little bit more. Not that much. A little bit more to the other way. A little bit more. A little 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 more.
Okay.
More. All right. Good. Go back. Go back.
Yeah.
Now he's licking it.
Oh, that's what you're trying to get at. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's looking at
just go with the whole thing. He's insane.
Yes.
Thing. Yeah. All right. Hey, Rabbid Mario, as we dubbed him. Later on.
The thing is, though, they have some guys doing cool dynamic poses. I kind of wish they all were doing dynamic poses. This is a very static pose here. Same with Luigi. He actually had a very static pose. Just standing next to his bois machine.
Next to this bois sentry. Yeah.
Come on, Luigi could be dabbing. Look, this guy's snowboarding.
They give the enemies some dynamic poses. Yeah, snowboarding down like when we first ran into the buckler.
Yeah, he was snowboarding. That's cool. If you're gonna give the enemy a chance to snowboard, why can't we be dabbing on enemies? Probably don't want to do the effort.
Again, go with a lot of belts around. I didn't realize it at the time, but yeah,
they all wear
got
belts.
A lot of belts. It's.
See, this also has a cactus thing going on, but now it uses it as a mask.
Yeah, definitely or maybe some sort of video game protagonist or something. I don't know. They have belts all over them,
it's funny because they decided they're like, this is a hot and cold world, so we'll give them sheepskin or wool, whatever, things to stay warm, and then cactus are hot, so we'll put cactus as the other thing to it. So that was their two things they went with.
And here we go. I unlock Peach right before the boss fights, and she's got that tsunami weapon, right? The shark one. It's like a shark.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Oh, can you look up the skirt? No. Oh, no, you can't. Pervs, all of you.
All of you.
You're all trying to look up a skirt. How dare you?
I dare ya.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. Ice Skull Golem, the boss of World 2. Again, don't quite understand what exactly. I guess he's just a mixture of whatever was in that freezer to begin with.
He's not the most interesting boss design.
But like what, he's merged with, is he spawny as well? Because there had to be some sort of rabbit in there to make this thing, right? With whatever. It's like a rabbit of some kind of whatever rabbit mixed with, I guess, ice cream treats and just ice.
Yeah, I think they could have gone a little more interesting with him. I mean,
it's fine.
It's fine. It's just kind of standard.
Yeah.
It's a big golem.
Yeah, and you got a bunch of stickers or magnets on the refrigerator here.
Yellow
including
submarine.
Yellow toilet plungers, staple of Rabbids. Yellow submarine, another Rabbid machine.
Well, it's more of just dating all the developers once again. They're Beatles references.
Yep. And I guess one surfing. All right. Into World 3, Spooky Ziggy.
That's actually some of the least spooky he's looked. Oh, and there's
actually the design.
That's different than what we've
seen.
That's not the same design that's been on the back of their heads. That really isn't.
I don't think so.
That's not the design I've seen in the back.
Oh, if you notice, actually the barrel of their gun is actually a vine now.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That actually does change. And the blackened eyes with glowing white or blue.
That's different than it was in game, I think. Or maybe it was the same, but I just didn't notice it. But I'm pretty sure the back of their head's different.
And up next is the supporter. Oh, on the back it's changed from a shell to a bat wings.
I like that.
Didn't see that. Okay, that's cool. And a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern or pumpkin, I guess.
I like it better than the cactus one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, you see evil little things. And next would be the speaking of evil little things, peekaboos.
Peekaboos are evil, and I know their design isn't anything like unique, but I have to say they're actually one of my favorite looking enemies. They do just look evil. I mean, their executioner hats, the way they're a ghost rabbit thing,
Yeah.
they actually look pretty sweet.
But so what are they exactly? Like
They're ghost rabbits.
just ghost rabbits?
They're rabbits that have died.
That have died and just
and they
merged
merged
again?
with executioners.
No, or just rabbits merged with booze, right? That's all they are, right?
I think so, yeah.
Supposedly, but they could be dead rabbits as well. Another hopper with dynamic jumping pose.
And they have a hole. We never maybe talked about this, but they have a hole through
The
their
hole
chest.
through the chest. Creepy.
And these are actually all the rabbits have been white. This is, I think, the first
The
and
only-
only.
No, there were actually black Rabbids in the first Raymond Rabbids game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Raven Rabbids.
In this game, though, I think this might be
No,
the
this is the only one that's black, actually.
Yeah, the only one that has the black coloring through it. So this is definitely a different one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why there aren't other ones that have different ones, because I think this whole world could have had all the same
Yeah.
coloring. Would have been kind of cool.
And here is Spooky Smasher. He's got his keyboard coffin. Yeah.
Why do you have a keyboard coffin? Why does the coffin?
Maybe it's based off of the whole scary piano from Mario 64.
Could be that way.
Could be
yeah.
that thing.
Oh, their key is just a rabbit. I actually,
Yeah, it's a rabbit keyhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In most of
pretty
the
nice.
game, you actually don't see their two eyes. Almost always, you only see one eye,
Yeah.
and it's a little spookier, I think.
Oh, and here we have Calavera with Rabbid Yoshi. Is that no? Just Calavera.
What the hell is going on?
Putting the
with-
squeeze on Rabbid Yoshi.
Another funny
Tell me
thing,
your secrets, evil genius.
another thing in this model, though, is he almost always has the backing of his box.
Yeah.
It's almost always not
Yeah.
see-through. His backing is always like that.
Yeah.
I've noticed
that was in the game because it actually
Yeah.
showed you in the cutscene first introducing him, but
That's a pretty funny version
Yeah.
of Rabbid Yoshi there.
he also had the bow tie on there. Interesting. He's pretty classy, spooky rabbit thing.
Yeah.
And of course, Rabbid Yoshi. That's his. I think that's like the game, or like the official artwork pose.
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
his pretty standard.
With this gun here. That's the gun he usually
Pretty
gets, the
standard,
Bowser
I think.
Jr. weapon thing.
It's a better pose than some of the other ones, but you actually
Yeah.
can't see his face as well, so...
Nah, I mean, I think we can kind of tell what it looks like.
I don't
though.
know if I want to see his face, actually.
Yeah. Spooky Valkyrie. First time running into these things. No. Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. The arms crossed.
Not a dynamic pose at all. This is-
Surprising when they do like a dynamic pose where they come up with the breast
Yeah,
barrel
'cause
cannons
they have
firing, all
They had the
barrels
artwork for
firing.
it.
Yeah. Spooky Buckler. This one's got a
Just resting.
sup pose. A double barrel gun with a little bat wing in the back and the vines as the barrels. That's awesome. Another lock and chain around his back. And I guess a coffin door? No.
They have kind of this western...
I don't know. What's with the giant knocker? I guess just a giant like
Door
a
knocker.
like a door. No, like a castle or something, right?
And they almost have this like western look with that bandana, oversized bandana going
Yeah.
on.
Interesting. And the boss of World 3, the Phantom.
Tom Fan, who's got almost a Japanese pattern on his shirt there with the waves.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, he kind of does. What's that on his coat though? I can't really tell.
It's chess pieces.
Chess pieces?
It's like, if you look, I think it's not like, it's like one queen piece and then like a circle
I
around
guess I can see
it,
that. Yeah.
I think, and then little angled spikes off the side. I think.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of design unique to him. I don't think it's really based off anything.
It's
I
not
can't
like
tell.
a rabbit
Or like
or
maybe it's just like a
anything.
coat of arms kind of thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like supposed to look like a coat of arms. Like I think it's a chess piece
I mean,
angled.
he's
and then,
supposed to be Victorian like, era like design sort of.
Yeah.
Opera singer dressed as someone like from a almost like Victorian era sort of play or opera. Don't mess with him. He's a national treasure. Whoa, national treasure. You go rich. Now, let's see. The lava Ziggy just fell into a bunch of ash or soot.
Yeah, the lava ziggies they went a little crazy on and burnt him up a little
Burned his
bit,
butt a bit.
and they gave him the cool bandana with Junior's,
Yeah,
Bowser
Junior's-
Junior's
yep.
insignia
On the back there, and also you check out his weapon. It's got Bowser Jr.'s hair on the back of it, and
they gave
more
him actually the toxic
Oh,
piranha plant.
what do you mean?
from Garden Warfare.
Garden Warfare? Oh, like the Toxic Chomper?
Toxic Chomper's mouth. Yes.
Yeah. He's probably been eating those radioactive bananas we saw in the artwork.
Indeed.
Or maybe just some of that lava in the world. Lava Hopper, again, doing another little jumping dynamic pose.
They make these things always
gas
do.
mask, and is that a metallic ear? Yeah, the thing is left ear is metallic. Or no, maybe just really burnt. Yeah, just really burnt.
I think it's really burnt.
He threw lava balls at us, looks like. Just spheres of lava.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That hurts.
No wonder why we'd burn a lot. The lava smasher.
He's actually incinerating something at the time.
Right. He's got a giant furnace incinerating some poor creature in there.
Wait. They looked way cooler in game.
They did?
Didn't they have a much more sinister, like, darkened appearance?
Maybe it was a little darker in his face, but this is about right.
Oh. Pretty sure they looked way cooler in game. Maybe the lighting.
Looks can be deceiving, I suppose. Or lighting, maybe. Lava Valkyrie. There's a little more, somewhat more dynamic pose, but I was thinking how one was actually shooting out.
They have Koopa shells going on, don't they?
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
They actually look like Bowser with this red hair.
Yeah, and the red hair in the back, and of course Bowser Jr.'s insignia on the top as well. No, yeah, it's really cool design. Like how they did with the Lava Valkyrie.
Looks pretty sweet.
Lava Buckler. This also looks pretty good too.
He's got this weird scientist look thing going on.
The goggles there, yeah.
Are those pencils they used to shoot out?
Oh yeah, you know what? They are pencils. I guess the whole thing with Bowser Jr. is pencils and crayons. I guess
they have him they have him like a
lot of
kid
pencils,
motif.
and the pencils were the pikes.
Yeah, they have him like pencils and
yeah, and he's got a blast door shield or like a
blast, yeah,
or a submarine
shell blaster shield.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, for his buckler shield. Supporter, the lava variety.
He's got a nut around his neck.
Oh yeah, I mean he is nuts.
What thing does he have around the back of his? The last one had a
looks like
bat wings.
Just kind of just
screws,
metallic stuff. Yeah,
metallic nuts and screws and stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
not as I don't think as
not as cool. No,
not as cool. What is he throwing? Like just a grill or something?
Looks like a little bomb grill thing.
Yeah. Huh. I do like the little nut around his neck, but I think the speaker one was better. The lava peekaboo. I mean,
he looks like a lava lamp and kind of cool, but the other one just pulled off the look better.
Yeah.
This one looks like I don't know, like a
this is like
a color version of the other one.
Although I do like how the top of it looks like a candle because of the fire.
Yeah.
But
this looks like a color chroma of the other one. The other one's the real one.
Here we go, Mecha Jr. This annoying mid boss. Ugh.
Yeah, this one's annoying because he can pull you in with his dance and then hammer for you for way too much damage. His sentries are not that damaging. It's just that he can. It's just the hammer does so much damage.
Yeah. With this funny looking cow hammer.
And we started off trying to shotgun him, which was a terrible idea. Terrible idea.
But very tanky mid boss.
Yeah, for sure.
And Yoshi, we unlocked 2 after the mid boss. Unfortunately, poor Yoshi. Just
never got to use that guy.
Got the short end of the stick in this game. Like why? At the end of World 4. Not like why before.
Why unlock character 8 at the very end of World 4? Who knows?
He's using a rocket. Though funny enough, it's not the rocket that used in the game cover or anything. It's,
no.
It's just
actually one of
the
those most boring rockets. And you can barely see his one eye.
Yeah.
It's barely
looking right this way. Yeah. Borio. Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
He gets a cool dynamic one.
He gets a cool dynamic one. Yeah, why can't our heroes actually get this?
And the reason we even talk about this is because we've collected a couple of figures throughout the years. And I know when I have figures that are just standing, I mean, it's fine, it's cool, whatever. You collect a figure that's standing, you have it. But the ones that are doing like an action pose, a punch, a shot, a kick, they're so much more interesting to look at because there's a dynamic line.
And Waluigi, like Waluigi, got a little unfortunate, or got the short end of the stick again, because
just standing there.
He's just standing there, not doing any sort of dynamic pose, while Borio gets the cool pose, all the action,
and that's
while
weird
Waluigi
too,
just kind of just stands there.
Waluigi, when he enters, is jumping down and making funny, hilarious faces. And smashing the ground and looking all goofy the entire time. He's got tons of faces to choose from.
Yeah. Here's another enemy that just kind of appeared all of a sudden at the end. Lava Queen.
Very weird. It's because they clearly just modeled the Valkyrie, and then they're like, oh, let's just make this another mid-boss thing. Not mid-boss, but
the whole like
boss.
Huge horns there with the lava sphere in the top
but
there.
But clearly it's just a Valkyrie with horns.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
This one. has Bowser's logo on the back, not just Bowser Jr. This one's high up there.
Yeah, it's just it's just a Valkyrie.
I get what you mean though. Yeah, it's the Valkyries.
They didn't want to
redone
model
little
a
bit.
third something, and so they just
It did,
modeled
yeah,
a
it did kind
Valkyrie.
of feel like towards the end of there, they were kind of like
They were out-
throwing things, you know, suddenly at us, and it's like, huh? Okay, well. Here's one that's kind of like in that situation, but turned out pretty awesome. Mega Dragon Bowser. It can't even fit the whole model on the screen. Look at that. The wings actually go up above. This is the first time I can zoom out the camera.
You can zoom out.
And I can't even zoom that far in either, unfortunately. But you can take a better look at that. It's really just the the Mega Bug Dragon just fused onto his back.
Yeah, you can see it just kind of glues
And like
on.
and his face then becomes the top of Bowser's face. But I do like the little yellow lines that then are all around and through Bowser there on his arms and his legs there.
Yeah,
that
it
does look pretty cool.
Gives him a cool,
And his
little
glowing
Tron
yellow
effect.
eyes. Yeah, this does look pretty cool. We got here the Mega Bug itself. Okay, just called Mega Bug.
Looks actually almost the exact same pose as the last one with the Bowser.
Yeah.
Just now on its own.
Right, and then last not least, Spawny with Peach. Spawny more looks like just the stuffed version of Spawny. Not
This actually looks, you know, kind of like it's a zombie about to bite Peach, and like turn her into a zombie. So be careful, Peach.
or Peach might know that and has already got the squeeze on Spawny, the upper hand or the first strike. It's about to knock the
She's choking him out.
squeeze the head off, right? Pop the head off. So that's all the models. But if you actually notice something else that's interesting, each world they go through, the base changes.
Yeah, I
based on
noticed that.
world. Yeah. Yeah. So,
earlier on, they had more interesting bases. I think these are ice,
and then desert, and then
grass.
They actually do change slightly. They're not
These
always
were
the same.
bigger.
Right, they're not always the same. Like the rocks are different in some places, and so, but it's, you know, grass, the ancient gardens, and the desert and stuff like that. It changes, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So that's
slightly
all
different
the
bases.
models. Woo!
Whoa, and what are the tarot cards which we have never looked at? I don't even know what these
What
are.
are these things? Sombrero Vaquero. First tarot card here.
What do these
You
do?
draw this, and what would this mean? If you drew this, what would that mean? I guess fiesta or siesta, and your siesta for you, and
means
or
that
fiestas?
it means you're gonna have bad toilet luck, or it means like rise of the toilet plungers, clearly. Or no, look, like the guy's riding a.
I mean, sombrero vaquero. I mean, literally translates to cowboy hat, or yeah.
Well, that's a what is that called? Sorry, I'm forgetting the name of those things when you beat them. And they
Piñatas?
give you pinata. They all are gonna beat it with the plungers.
Plungers.
And it's crying because it knows it's gonna be beaten.
Or it's like a mixture of beat the piñata up or pin the tail of the donkey.
Oh
But it's a
yeah, 'cause
plunger
it got
instead.
plungers.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know what this means when you draw it though.
I don't know what the card means. It's just crying
The
about
tarot
it.
cards, so supposedly
knows?
means something, but I don't know. This one, I see London.
It means you're gonna
I
have your
see
panties
France.
revealed soon.
Madame Bostrella sees your underpants. That's weird.
Yep.
Don't look at my drawers.
I don't want that.
Creep. Potty mouth.
What was this called?
Potty mouth.
So
Toilet plunger. Chicken.
So you
Is it
you're gonna
an
curse?
angel wings?
You're gonna curse foul?
I guess so. Cry foul.
Foul mouth?
Cry foul. No.
Toilet? Foul?
With the crown.
Shitty foul?
Maybe.
Something.
Oh, maybe.
Who?
Huh.
What intern do they make draw these things?
I
They
don't
actually
know.
the artwork's nice.
It is.
It's actually some of the nicest artwork in the whole game.
But it's also-
The colors, the bright
But
colors.
it's also
and stuff.
kind of weird. Like, why is it in the game?
But that's what I'm thinking too. They made this a collectible.
yeah. So what is this? Remote hog. Okay.
It's literally a remote hog.
Yeah.
But what does it mean? Normally,
But
a tarot card.
It means something. Like,
It
you
means
draw
like-
this.
You draw us,
You
and
get
it's like
bad
a,
luck. You get good
it's
luck.
good luck,
you mean
bad luck. It's a symbol of
relationship,
fortune.
you know, stuff like that. But like, what would this mean? Like, you're gonna hog the TV, or like,
Does it mean something about your life? Like you're greedy?
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to mean?
something like that?
Maybe we're not reading deep enough into
Loud
this.
talker.
One guy's just munching on popcorn.
Everyone's impressed. There's one guy with cool shades.
He
and
knows some spotlights on him.
Well, because spotlight, or because the sun's blinding them
No,
all.
you know
but
what?
he's smart
I
enough
think
to bring
someone's on the
sunglasses.
stage talking, and they're all just awed by him, right?
okay.
Like they're all looking up at the one person.
The guy's giving him, about to sell him a whole bunch of, or tell him how to become great salesmen themselves.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's teaching them how to become millionaires, or he's selling them like land somewhere.
You too can become.
Maybe he's selling them a timeshare.
Yeah,
he's like, come
right.
to visit this beach.
Okay. It's number 6. Love on the Rocks.
Wait, that guy just got killed.
Wow. Yeah.
This is murder.
I guess love is gonna go astray, or the love of your life is actually the end of your life. Maybe if you draw this card.
Is that the first female rabbit in this whole game?
No, Rabbid Peach, of course.
But
And
besides
the
Rabbit
Valkyries,
Peach.
and the Valkyries, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think.
But
But
all
yeah,
the rest males?
I guess unless even everyone,
This
all
is
the
the
rabbits
sausage
are
party?
male, unless all the rabbits are males, then just cross-dress. Some of them cross-dress.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That could be true too.
Carte blanche. Hey, rabbits go home.
It's Rabbits Go Home.
Yep.
It's definitely Rabbits Go
That's
Home.
rabbits go home. All right.
Gotta reference something, baby.
Yep. Jimbusel.
Hey, he's still lifting that 5 tons. That's off the floor.
You know what? That's true. Like, he might have lifted up and fallen through, but it's still off the
You know,
ground.
that's the fault of the floor, not of his arms.
That's true.
I'm assuming the next floor, he's actually standing on the subfloor, like the cement basement below.
Yeah, like the foundation or whatever.
So
Yeah.
he broke
Oh.
through the wood, landed on the
Whatever
the
it is,
foundation below it.
or yeah.
But he's still holding
But
up
he's
that
still holding
5
up.
tons. He's holding up 10 tons right there, plus
Yeah.
the weight of the
The
bar.
bar, yeah.
So 10 tons plus 40 pounds or whatever the weight of the bar
Well,
is.
the bar has to hold up 5 tons on each end too.
And it's already
so
bending
that bar
under the
has
weight.
to be much, heavier than just 40 pounds or something. It must be really heavy itself too. So he's lifting over 10 tons.
So that is one damn strong rabbit.
Yeah. Wow. That's no gym assault.
And that's also a terrible gym to have that much weight on a wooden floor.
Yeah.
Terrible design flaws there.
That's way off topic here, but that reminds me of the little highlight we did of the Rainbow Six Vegas 2, where one of the missions has us go to that gym.
Yeah.
And they have all the weights on the second floor, right next to a glass wall, which looks over a bunch of other weights
Awful
on the
gym
floor. So it's like just
It's okay to have your track on the second floor. I've seen the ellipticals or the running equipment on the second floor. You don't put your weights on the second floor.
especially next to a ledge with other people below.
You don't put your weights. First off, you don't put your weights there because people are idiots. They might throw their weights over the second. Even the second floor can support the weight. People are idiots. They might throw it over the second floor and kill someone below.
Yeah.
That's the first basic reason.
Those guys, whoever designed that, must have drawn the gym whistle card.
Second off, you put weights on the bottom floor because it's safest there. Don't put your. These idiots designed that
Yeah,
card.
let's see. Porcelain vacation.
Occupied.
Yep.
I must go to the toilet.
Taking a quick trip over to.
I like that it's got the red. It turns green to red.
Oh yeah, it's occupied.
Green is now red. It's occupied. Normally that's for porta potties.
Yeah.
Not actual real toilets in a restaurant or whatever this is.
Yeah.
And this, I'm assuming it's a restaurant because it's got that nice blue tile.
Okay.
The tile they got there.
Yeah.
But no. So actually, go back for a second. One more thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep noticing things every time I look
All
at
right.
this.
Yeah.
They apparently wanted to go with the sunburst red and pink pattern on the wall to really let you know this is a goddamn toilet right here. They're like, boom, sunburst pattern on the wall. That's a toilet.
They spent a lot on the nice porcelain. I
Also, they
suppose.
don't want you to let you know if it's a male or female toilet. They just let you know it's for rabbits.
It's just a rabbit.
It's only a rabbit shitting toilet.
I guess right there that maybe explains the or answers our question. There is there female rabbits. There's just rabbits. Just rabbits.
Just rabbits only.
Right? Maybe that could be.
Also, that sign says occupied, so even when you leave, you have to flip the sign, or it's always occupied.
Gosh, it's too confusing. The wheel of fatality. Wow.
This is a pretty morbid
Yeah.
tarot card here.
Yeah. This one rabbit that's blindfolded wants this other rabbit dead in the most sinister way possible. Just
He's missed quite a bit. And look at the weapons he had to choose from.
And-
Several
and-
swords,
yeah.
a ninja star, an axe.
and what's that thing down there? Just another knife? Yeah.
Yeah.
A butcher's knife, maybe?
A butcher's knife,
Against
another
the
axe.
post there.
And he's actually experienced, because look, he's not throwing by the handle, he's throwing by the blade, so he's
Yep.
an experienced knife thrower.
Okay, yeah, but he's also not hitting the target, but maybe that's maybe what it's supposed to do?
I mean, ideally you want to hit it right in the middle, but there's a rabbit there, so maybe this guy is actually a perfectionist.
This one I can kind of tell maybe what would happen if you drew this card as a tarot card.
Yeah,
Not good things, let's just say that. Blubberknot. Okay, this one might also be...
don't be fat.
Don't be fat.
Don't eat snacks all day. Don't eat chicken wings.
Otherwise, you'll outweigh like 10 other Rabbids, and that's no good.
I like how they drew them like bowling pins.
Yeah.
Too. They don't even look like rabbits anymore.
The nerd.
The nerd. I love Adams.
I heart Adams. Of course, square glasses.
How come
Freckled, pimpled face, maybe.
that rabbit kind of looks like me as a
necktie.
kid. I think that's a picture of me.
Did you draw this card when you were a kid there,
that,
Coops?
that actually is a photo
might
of me.
Explain a lot.
I remember that wall distinctly when I was in high school.
the purple, lighter purple, and this.
Yeah, because that was my freshman year right there. I had that orange and yellow tie,
Ah.
and they said, "Hey, Coops, come over here. We got a present." I said,
Oh yeah, hey guys, hey football players.
Do you heart Adams too?
I love Adams. Ow, hey!
and then they took out their Motorola Razr phones, and they said, "Stand there for a second. This thing doesn't take photos." Let me look at my camera. And then
Here, let me call my mom, or let's call my parents so they can bring the camera over. So
Bring the
that they can take a camera because they don't have cameras on their phones yet.
Take a photo. Let me take a photo with my 1.2 megapixel camera. And they took a photo.
It's all blurry.
And that's what. And then they drew it later, and that's what I look like.
So we have Reaper of Moles. More like Reaper of the Grass.
That is a sinister-looking rabbit.
Yeah,
very
it's fun if
angry.
he's got the scythe there, which is actually a pretty decent tool to cut grass with. But
Could be useful.
It's also just using the lawnmower instead.
I'd actually be kind of worried if your
I guess
parents were like, "Bobby, you need to go mow the grass." He's like, "I want to mow the grass." It's like, "Bobby, go mow the grass."
Puts on the hood.
Puts on the hood. I'll mow the grass.
Maybe some eyeshadow even.
I'll show them.
Yeah.
I'll mow the grass. It's like, maybe we should take this kid to counseling.
Maybe.
a little messed up.
Chemical imbalance. Ah, indeed. That equals not good.
Well, I see the problem. He mixed it in the pot that already shows poison and death in it.
Yeah.
That's your first issue there, buddy.
Probably shouldn't.
What did he mix into that caused instant fire to his glasses? And his tongue. Jesus. Instantly his tongue lit on fire.
Probably what happened is it exploded. Then he drank some of it, probably to cool himself off or something from the explosion and the heat. But it just burned his tongue instead. Literally caught it on fire. Huh. Rabbits aren't necessarily the smartest creatures.
One thing I kind of wish these cards had is I wish they had the name of them on the tarot card. Normally you have the word like chemical imbalance on the tarot card, because right now it just says like 14. Is that what it is?
Yep.
On there.
Well, this is a gold tarot card, the Burning Butt. I guess you draw this, you're evil, and you're gonna be on fire with the Burning Butt, or just gonna have a really bad day on the toilet.
Isn't that the same Wieners thing from Raymond Origins?
Oh yeah. Raven Legends, right?
Raven Legends, where we have burning wieners.
Yep. Oh yeah, Origins. You're right. Origins. Yeah. Got Spirits. Number 16. RKB. K.
Rabid Kingdom Battle.
Kingdom. There's the one on top is K. Oh, there's other R and B, I think. Rabbits. Yeah, Rabid Kingdom Battle.
Wait, and it's also, sorry, I just noticed one thing. Is 14 actually X1111?
You can write it that way. Yeah.
You can?
You can. But you can also shorten it down to X15.
That's what
X1V, I mean, sorry.
X1V.
X
I was just wondering, because normally I see it X1V and
or XIV. It's really XIV.
XIV.
Yeah.
So we say one, but it's XIV.
Yeah.
I was just wondering for a second, but yes, all right, go on.
Yeah. All right. Hilarious accident.
Remember that time I killed a man?
That time I dropped a star in your head?
No, he dropped a pot.
Oh.
And
and then a star.
No, I think he dropped a pot and it or did he drop a star and it lightning shocked that guy?
A pot dropped on his head, and then the star got upset at him and started snapping into his mouth.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be a pot hit him and it hurt his head, but it kind of looks like a star just got freaking pissed and just
You hate nature?
just maybe the pot's unrelated. Maybe he kicked a pot
What do you-
over. Actually, that's what it looks more like now. He was walking, kicked
the
some pot over.
The star
Star's like,
got.
"F you, man."
What do you hate? You hate horticulture, huh? Horticulture.
And the dude's like, "Oh man,
was like,
that's unlucky."
Oh no, it's
You know, I actually pushed that pot over because I didn't like it myself. I accidentally knocked that first. That guy got really. He was just walking by. He didn't even kick it.
and that's why it's a hilarious accident.
Oh, so you know what? That dude on the ledge actually pushed that pot. It was premeditated murder.
Oh.
He tried to kick it. I was like, I hate this pot. It never grows. I give it water every day. It just dies. He pushes it over. This innocent bystander walks by.
And that's where the hilarious accident comes in, because it was an accident that it hit him on the head.
No,
but
no.
It was premeditated
No, no, no.
murder that he was trying to kill the
he
plant.
didn't even hit.
Oh.
The pot just fell on the ground. He walks by and the star.
The star
just
zaps
zaps him.
yeah.
He thinks he kicked it.
Yeah, that's why it's a hilarious accident. It's
And the guy's like, oh,
Here's misunderstanding.
It's
that
a
too.
hilarious misunderstanding
Yeah.
of multiple proportions.
The interplanetary outhouse, number 18. Indeed, that would be actually quite the awful situation. Trying to go to the bathroom and your toilet paper is flying away.
I think Squirps needed some
Yeah.
toilet paper from.
Well, it's because these guys had it.
Yeah, the rabbits took it.
Would have saved you a lot of trouble in
That
that
would
level.
save me a lot of trouble.
Needs Al though.
Oh, this hurts me on a personal level.
Yeah, I've been
I've been
that
there
seriously,
actually.
but close enough that I feel this guy's pain all too well.
Oh, it
Ouch.
hurts to look at.
Yeah, although he is maybe better off than the other guy that we saw in the DK Adventure, where he was incinerated.
That guy got
Nothing
burnt
left
so
was a
bad.
burnt mark
He just
on the
axed
towel.
that burnt mark.
Life, blah. Number 20.
Wait, what are these judging scores?
2-9K.
The one judge who okay, they jumped off first off a magnet. That's their first problem. They jumped off a straight magnet. Don't know why they did that. The judge that
did a belly flop in with a life preserver
That's gonna make it hard to land.
to make actually to dive into
To
the
dive in the
water.
water, very
It's just gonna push
difficult.
you right back up. Okay. So yeah, the
No
one on-
swim trunks. That's also an issue. That's
Yeah,
gonna give you a
Hey,
disqualification.
So the one on the left obviously understood all that. It was
He's-
like, nah.
Actually, I think that guy judges pets. He looks like a guy who judges pets for a living. And so he has no idea what's going on. He's like, this is not a dog, too. I only judge canines. Two, it's a rabbit.
he looks like he's just wearing the worst false mustache ever too. Like
As a mustache competition,
yeah,
two,
yeah,
very bad mustache.
yeah, or a very good mustache if it's real. The other one just like, oh, you tried your best, honey. Have a
My
9.
boyfriend gets a 9 because I like him.
Yeah, he's a heart mug. And the other one here, a K. Thinks it's baseball, maybe.
What did you...
Ah, he struck out. Actually, it's a very accurate sign rating for that. He struck out there.
What did you think of his dive? It was K.
It was just K.
It was K.
It was K. All right. The Gold Tarot Slippery World, number 21.
Atlas. Oh no,
The
but he's
famed
about to...
Atlas about to step out of an uphill, drop the
Well,
entire world, thus
We're all...
destroying all of
There goes everyone
world
on Earth.
and humanity. Yep.
Also, I like how the moon rotates around the Earth. That is accurate.
So does their rabbit submarines. They go around the Earth. I guess that's
Yep,
accurate.
that's accurate too.
And you know, Mars and Saturn are somewhat nearby,
Those
right?
also spin around the Earth. That's accurate.
I guess. And the
This
sun.
is-
Oh, the sun there is
Also spin around the Earth. Accurate.
very
This is
accurate. Yes.
heliocentric planetary model.
Yep.
Accurate.
Mhm.
I like how everything spins around the Earth. If only the Earth was flat, this would be a more accurate
Yep.
model. The Earth being round is the only
But
inaccuracy
hey, look,
I see here.
there's actually a globe with Madagascar on it.
And I like how Atlas
They
is
remembered
walking
to
on
put
a
Madagascar.
thin orange strip. That
the of life, right? That's the road of life.
I
right?
would say it's a roll of fruit tape.
Oh, that it could be that. I mean, for rabbits, that's their life, right? It can be expressed in terms of rolls of fruit tape.
Pretty accurate photo. I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
Monday. That's
The most-
wait. It's 0. It's just 0.
They
Why
give it a
is
0.
Yeah, just get 0. It's
so
Monday.
It's the last
That's
one to
what
give
it
it a
is,
0 'cause
0.
it's Monday.
Yeah.
Short tie, one eye open, the other eye just dead.
So yeah, so this is like, you know, this describes it perfectly, right? one side, he just does not care at all whatever he's hearing, listening to. Is, you know, maybe something for work or whatever, but he just does not care. He's completely zoned out. But the other side, he's just about to snap, right? That one eye just looks like the next thing he hears about whatever that phone call is about, just gonna make him snap like that, and just drop it all, like or go crazy on work, or just give him a nice big blah right to that phone, and end his job right there.
I mean, his first problem is he looks like a terrible used car salesman with that outfit. I mean,
terrible car salesmen have bad Mondays too, right?
Yeah, I know, but his outfit is just like, I definitely didn't fill your engine up with, sawdust. Trust me on that. Also, don't trust my super tiny briefcase. I store only tiny go-gurts in here.
Yeah. So that is all the tarot cards.
Still don't know what half of these things mean.
Yeah, but I guess they're interesting.
If you really think hard, I'm sure they have some meaning, or the developers can BS some meaning for all of them.
Yeah.
So that's
right,
good
but
for us.
that's everything in the museum, which is because we got every single chest there is to find throughout the entire game. Get all that wonderful artwork, soundtracks, 3D models, and tarot cards for some reason. We got them all.
Let's take a look at the...
and I guess to end off this 100% episode...
Let's take a look at the characters' weapons.
Yep, look at the ultimate weapons.
Shouldn't take too long.
And also how many orbs you get at the end of the game once you complete all the challenges and levels.
Take a look at the team selection.
Sure, let's go ahead. So, yeah.
8 characters. Wait, 9? 1, 2, 3, 8.
All 8 characters unlocked. As you go through the main game, yep, you should be able to unlock all these characters. And their weapons. The ultimates, either this one or the next one. They're the same, just different super effects. But we have Mario's ultimate hammer. You get that from being Ultimate Challenge 1.
Grid gavel.
He's in the team, so I guess we're going... No, we're going to go to Peach next. Rabbid Peach. Her ultimate primaries, we've got them both, actually. And her ultimate... Sentry, you get that from Ultimate Challenge 2.
Yep, as well.
Unlocked.
And that the ultimate weapons were mentioned because they are actually straight upgrades.
Yep.
So if you can buy them, they are the best weapons in the game.
As you can tell, that is the difference.
Some of the other weapons are equal. Their damage is the exact same. Everything's about the exact same. Only their element changes.
Right.
But the ultimate weapons are just straight better. So technically, you should own them and only them. Really, if you want the best weapons.
Primaries for Rabbid Luigi, or Luby as we call him, and the ultimate rocket you get from Ultimate Challenge 1.
Right, just rocket.
And I shouldn't back out just yet, because we got Luigi's best sentry, attack from the future 2. You also get the deploy toy if you want. And his ultimate primary, which is up close and personal, from the Ultimate Challenge 2 as well.
Yes.
And Rabbid Mario, Kite Commando, Ultimate Challenge 3, you get that from. And then we've got actually both his best hammers. Moving on, Ultimate Secondary for Yoshi.
60 watt sweat.
Got that from Ultimate Challenge 4. And we actually have 2 of his best primaries. And they have the same damage as C, but one just has a better chance to ink bucklers. This one has just as better damage against mid bosses.
That's an actual choice then? That one's actually one of the few that...
Also, choice between ink or freeze. Ink is probably the better one, but hey, it's up to you.
And then damage against mid bosses or bucklers, so that's actual choice.
I guess we're now going back to Yoshi. I skipped over a couple. Rabbid Yoshi, that is. If his ultimate primary, got that from Ultimate Challenge 4, and then secondaries, we got that from actually completing the... completing the secret chapter in World 4, and yeah, I think the same actually applied to Yoshi's primary.
Yeah,
his last primary was Yoshi's,
and that's the best weapon for him, right?
Yep. And then Peach's ultimate weapon, Scoobam, we got from Ultimate Challenge 3, and we got her best primaries here.
Either one is good.
Freeze or burn, whichever one you prefer. And that is everyone. All their best weapons. So we have, unlocked all their ultimate weapons and even bought their best weapons for every character.
Now,
skill tree. As you see, we have,
everyone's maxed out.
And yes, some of them
have 10 left,
but that's because we can't really put them anywhere else.
There's actually, really I mean, you can get them down to 0 if you throw a couple points away to slightly worse.
And speaking of which, you get this many points by the end of the game. 1,500 to spend.
Is the max points if you get everything found in the game. That is everything. We won't go ahead and throw them back in.
No, we don't need to.
That's all the orbs in the game if you go 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them all down to 0 if you spend them all. But like I said, there are some characters that spend them better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them you can get down to 0 and have a very satisfactory strategy. Other ones like Mario, we found he doesn't need like mushrooms, so you know you end up spending them in other ways. After that, I think
and that's actually really that's all there is to show off with the 100% completion in the game. Yeah, Gold Castle, all the weapons, all the stuff in the museum, and in fact, just probably don't need to do this actually, no, but just we have actually gone through and even done all the co-op campaigns. Which that's not needed for the 100%.
Not at all, because most people don't have that co-op campaign, but we did that as well too.
Right.
So that is done.
Whew. And yeah, that's everything in the game. Oh, well, now we have 1 coin.
We actually had 0 before too, but now we have 1.
Yep,
just to finish it off.
All right.
So that'll be the end of this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and read this message again.
All right, just don't let all that praise go to your head, all right, Koops?
I wasn't letting any of this praise go to my head.
I mean, coming from these guys, it's not really that much of a compliment, is it?
No.
Although, really, I mean, you can think about it, it's coming from the developers, really.
That's what they're trying to say here.
But the thing is, they did it through Toad and Toadettes, which, it's... Oh, well, actually, right there. Yeah, whoever these citizens are, I think you're the best. I wish someone would write me a note like that.
Toad, no one's gonna write you a note like that.
That's just sad.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll just have to wait until next time the Mushroom Kingdom is on the brink of utter destruction.
You probably caused it.
Wow, he's hoping that everything goes back to ruin just so he can get a letter written to him.
Toad, do you realize how bad that sounds?
prick.
How selfish can you be? I hope everyone dies so someone writes me a letter.
Just so I can get a letter.
Toad,
wow.
come on, man. Can you be that selfish?
Yes.
And your girlfriend or girl or sister or whatever the hell you guys are is right there, man. Or dude who dresses up like a girl. I don't know what the hell you are. But anyways, what the hell is that, Toad? Come on, dude.
Well,
be cool. Be cool.
With that final weird message,
we are done with 100%. We hope you guys all enjoyed this long video. We will leave timestamps in the description so you can get to all of the places you need to be.
Yep.
If you've stuck around all the way this long anyways, you would have already found that out.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and karate chop that like button. Until next time. GG!
Wow.